Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
Kyle.
And we're here to play Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth for the 80th time. I'm just kidding. Probably close. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, we've played all the campaigns. This is the one campaign we've not played yet on the channel. Out of all the ones that are available, I'm pretty sure. We're playing the Spreading War campaign. If you're familiar with it, there's an expansion that's required to play it. But also there was an expansion released later that added some cards and figures to it. We have all the expansions. We've added them in. There's no more expansions coming out for this game. But the game's supposedly still in print. They're still supporting it, just not physically. But I did see FFG, actually, Fantasy Flight Games, the publisher, just scheduled their streams for the month. And one of their streams is a playthrough stream of this to celebrate its 50th year anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
so this game's now 5 years old.
Happy birthday.
So it's old and busted. We're playing old, crappy games now, officially. But hello, is there anyone there watching
I know,
live?
I don't know. Are we live?
Refresh that.
You think? Yeah, probably.
Pretty
Probably.
Yeah, because I rebooted the router just earlier today when this is already open, so it does that. But I could probably just go here and F5 it or something. Nope, didn't want to do that. Is that the function? Let's just see this.
Funny. Maybe we're live. We're not.
I don't know if we're live for sure. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
We see.
Okay, guys, like my chat was blank until I closed it and opened it, and now there's like 10 messages out of nowhere. How did that happen? Usually when I
Well, they started early. It looks like some of the messages were in there.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Sorry, we didn't see. We didn't
Okay.
see. Hello.
Slow down. It's my first time seeing the chat. It wasn't working. Matthew, hello. Elko, what's up? Rogue77, welcome back. Just wanted to pop in, say I appreciate your stuff. Watching all your Hexplorer vids now, actually.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you for watching.
Hi, Kate.
Kate's here. Jeffro's here. Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Steph, Kaza Games, what's up? Says, woohoo, my fave campaign from Journeys.
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, so I'm looking forward to it. Like, we skipped it out of spite before. Yeah,
Who were
seriously.
we fighting at the time? Do we
Fantasy
remember?
Flight Games
Oh.
and their garbage expansion release model.
Oh, yeah.
I freaking have dealt with it for like 15 years or whatever, playing games in the hobby, and that whole idea of like, you get an expansion and you're like, why was this not in the base game? Or why was this not included in the previous one?
Mm-hmm.
Those little figure packs that come with like 3 miniatures and like 5 cards.
Yeah.
And the worst part is some of those miniatures are like named bosses and stuff from the previous campaign. So like, here, buy Spreading War and play the campaign. But you're going to be missing some named characters and some cool cards that you would want to incorporate in right away. But by the time those come out 6 months from now, you'll have already probably played it, and then you're not going to go back and use them. So it's like a big waste. But so I purposely was like, I'm not playing Spreading War then until I get all of the stuff that belongs to this expansion. So I waited.
I remember now.
There we go. Yeah, those figure packs are the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But devil's advocate, I totally understand why they did them. It was just a way to promote their latest DLC campaign that came out at the same time those figure packs came out, to remind you there's something online to go play.
Yeah.
I bet they learned with Mansion of Madness when they did those DLC scenarios. Maybe they saw a lot of players didn't even know about them, didn't play them.
Yeah, because how would you?
You would only know if you open the app.
Or if you were following like FFG News specifically.
So
Yeah.
I understand they probably were like, let's try this. Let's just release these little tiny packs to remind people there's something new in the app.
Yeah. They could have probably done it a different way.
But they should have only included stuff in those little boxes for that campaign.
Yeah, agreed.
Not the previous campaign. It was obviously just grabbed some stuff out of the same expansion they were working on and was like, let's delay this to a little box later. So here we are. Finally, I'm back, and we're going to play it. So there we go. The Hiking Cucumber says, oh, man, you guys are going to play Journeys? Hey, are you new here? Because, like, if you look at the playlist section, we've played a lot of this game.
No, but keep reading.
Says, you guys are going to play the DLCs? Some of these stories are a lot of fun.
But then also says, holy crap, this is my favorite game.
Holy crap, this is my favorite game. See. So yes, check the description of this video. I probably put in links to all the campaigns we played so far, including this one. If you're watching this in the future and you're looking for the next episode, just check the video descriptions of them. I'll put the playlist links down there so you can find past episodes, future episodes, whatever. So yeah, if you want to go watch those other ones, go nuts. But this is a great place to start because these campaigns don't connect in any way. You can play You can buy the base game and not play the campaigns that came with the base game, and you can go right into one of these campaigns, similar to how like Lord of the Rings, the living card game, same idea. You can buy just the base box and then buy one campaign box and play that. You don't have to buy them in order, or their own standalone experience. So yeah.
I do have to say, seeing some familiar names that we haven't seen for a little while. So hello and welcome back to some of you.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, even Stacy's here. Says, "Yay! Finally, I've been waiting a while for you to play this."
Awesome,
Stacey,
awesome.
glad you're back.
And I know, and it's not a bad thing. Like, totally disappear, come back whenever we're playing something you're interested in. All good. I'm never mad at that. Never mad. I understand completely. As my interests flip and flop and change all the time, right? What I'm interested in. But yes, I know lately, like, we did the Star Wars Unlimited stuff for a while. I'm backing off on it for a bit on this channel. We'll come back when set 2 comes out, and I get excited again for that. We're still playing it weekly and everything, going to store showdowns and stuff. But I know my board game viewers might not care about a trading card game or tournament card game or whatever TCG stands for. I think it's trading card game. Also, we were stuck in other campaigns and stuff too. So like, if you're not interested in like, we were playing Gloomhaven, Lord of the Rings, the card game. What other campaigns? Yeah, so I understand people are like, oh, I'm not interested in that game. Yeah. And then we play it for like months. And then it's like, some people just are like, I'll come back later. Totally cool. So here we are playing a board game again. Yeah, there you go.
And one I think people were excited for. I think people have been waiting for us to play this.
What do you mean you don't have to buy them all? That's where you're drawing all the autofills. FFG is cursing you. Blasphemy. Technically, you don't have to buy them all, but we all know you probably are going to, and that's why we warn people about diving into games.
What are we talking about?
He's talking about like Lord of the Rings, LCG and stuff, the way, or Arkham Horror, the way you just like buy a core set and buy any campaign and you play it. You don't need all of them, you know?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I know.
Once you play one, then you're like, now what?
Yeah.
I need more.
It's like, technically you don't need them all, but once you play one, you're screwed.
Yeah,
you're going to buy them all. So Gaza Game says, I think this has similarities with Poison Promise. For me, it trumps that and the other, though. Yeah, Poison Promise, I know, came out, like, the way they did this game was, I remember they would have, like, a campaign that released with the expansion would come out, and then when the little box came out, they do another one, but it would pull everything. You require that other expansion. So you can tell they were both, like, made together with, like, 2 campaigns, which I think the base game came with 2 campaigns, I think.
I don't remember that far back.
And then the first expansions, like a wave, basically, came with their own 2 campaigns, and then 2 more. I think there's 6 total. I don't know if they'll ever do future ones, because the way they were like, this game's ending. We're not doing any more physical product. We'll keep it in print as long as there's demand for it and people want to buy it. But we're not releasing any more physical products going forward. So then I was like, I expected within the next year another DLC campaign. Yeah. But
well, let's all watch that FFG stream when they play it and see if they announce something fun.
Now, when they did the 5-year, last month, when they did the 5-year anniversary playthrough stream for Outer Rim, first thing, people are in the chat like, oh my God, they're going to announce a new expansion for Outer Rim. This is amazing. And then the first thing they said as soon as they went live was like,
oh, we're not?
And it was kind. It's like how I do it when people come in. I'm like, hey, if you're here for like pro play and all this, like go away. We're casual, we're hanging out, we're long streams, whatever. Like I don't mind people just leave. I'm fine. I don't need your view that bad. But FFG to start the stream, and literally the first thing we said was, anyone who's here, we're not announcing anything new today. We're just here to celebrate the anniversary, play the game, talk to the designers, have fun.
Okay.
And instantly everyone just left, including myself. I closed the window. I was like, okay, I'm cool. I don't have time to sit through a whole playthrough.
You answered my question.
Yeah. So
okay.
When they do the stream in a couple weeks for this one, or a couple days, I don't remember when it was scheduled for. This month, though, they have a 5-year anniversary stream scheduled for this to play the game. But I'm sure they'll do the same thing where everyone floods the chat at the beginning going, oh my God, new DLC, new campaign, something. And they're going to be like, just everyone to know, they were just celebrating the 5-year anniversary. No new products are being announced. And then everyone will just disappear. Nobody watches the stream. So yeah, we'll see.
We'll see, I guess.
I know, Yogi, a Mandalorian expansion for Outer Rim should have already been done.
You're right. It should have been.
And I can understand if they're still working on it. That's fine. Get it right. But like, yeah, they're missing out on like bags of money right there.
Am I wrong that there wasn't some Mandalorian game that was just announced by another company?
It's not by another company. It's by Asmodee still.
Oh, okay.
It's just their other studio. It's actually a studio that's run by Corey Konetska, who's probably got credits on this game. He used to be like one of the lead designers at Fantasy Flight Games. Asmodee actually let him break off into his own studio, and he works on his own like wacky whatever he wants to do. They sign the checks and let him make his own games. So he's been doing like a bunch of weird games. He was that one that at Gen Con last year or the year before. It's like I forget what the name of the game was, but there's every year we go and we're interested in what the game is that they're showing off there, and we always go look at it, and then it's like a little wacky, and we're like, maybe not for us. But the Mandalorian game is designed, I think, by his studio. I'm pretty sure.
Now I only saw the cover, so
It is Corey Konetska, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I know nothing about it.
Here, we can look. We can look. We just.
I know this is not really.
Oh yeah, if you're new here, if this is your first time here, this is Rob's gaming table. You may have found this as your first time watching. This is basically like you just showed up to game night at our place or the local board game store, and you came in, you sat down, we're chilling. We're not in a rush to get to the playthrough. We're not here to make the shortest YouTube video clickbait thing possible. We're here just to hang out, have fun with the live chat, and play the game eventually. If you're watching later, you can scrub ahead until you see the game on the table and we start playing. So you don't have to listen to us just talk about maybe off-topic stuff or whatever. But yeah, we're just chilling, we're just hanging out, and yeah, we're having fun. That's what we kind of do here. It's like kind of long-form stuff, just FYI. So here, let's do this. Mandalorian. Probably a BGG page, you betcha.
Yeah, this is all I saw the cover of it. I didn't see what kind of game.
Oh, Unexpected Games, the publisher. But yeah, designers Corey Konetska. I'm not sure exactly how to say that, but this guy, he had a hand in like a lot of the greatest.
Oh, I know this guy.
FFG. Okay, yeah, we've seen him. We've like met him at Gen Con, played games that he's hosting. There's like pictures of him at Gen Con running games. Like looks like straight Amish or something. I don't know what the haircut's all about there, but or the beard. It's like that Amish kind of beard, right? Yeah. But yeah, he super nice guy, but yeah, he's got a lot of credit. Oh, that's the game. 3,000 Scoundrels I was thinking of.
Yep,
I was gonna say like 100 something or 1,000 something, but I would have been wrong. It was so here, let's put his games he's worked on by rank. Okay, Twilight Imperium 4th edition. Never heard of it. Not an important game at all in the hobby. Star Wars Rebellion. Amazing. Imperial Assault. Have you heard of this one, Kyle? Have we played this a couple times, I think, on stream? Maybe like 15 times on stream or something?
Kyle and I beat you, didn't we?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, pretty sure we did.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what we're talking about.
That's how I remembered, at least.
You can watch us play Star Wars Imperial Assault live on the channel, just like we're playing this campaign today. We've already played through a whole campaign of Star Wars Imperial Assault on the channel. Yeah, that was interesting. Eldritch Horror we've played on the channel. Forbidden Stars, not yet. Descent Journeys in the Dark, played that game, not streamed it. Outer Rim, which we were just talking about. Mansion of Madness, we've played that tons on the channel. Unfathomable has a new expansion coming out. We've played this on the channel before. Star Wars Destiny. Gears of War, the board game I heard was pretty neat, but I don't know. I mean, it's rated 666. That's X-Wing, Space Hulk, Death Angel. One of the first handful of board games I ever owned.
Did you and Kyle play that one?
I played that with a whole bunch of people. I need to play that on the channel one time for fun. I used to play it like, I remember I bought that. I was on like a work trip in like Calgary. I bought it to play in my hotel room because you could play it by it solo. So I was like, oh, I'll go learn it and play it because I was bored in my hotel room with no one around that I knew. So after I went to the movie theater and watched the Superman movie at the mall there. I remember that trip. And then the mall I found that in a game store was like, oh, I've never heard of this game, but like I know Warhammer, I know FFG, I'll buy this little game. It says one player. Let me go figure it out. Tide of Iron Initiative. That was one of the games that is the first. That was one of the first games I think that publisher made. Other than that, though, I mean the pages go on and on, but like the stuff that's actually decent. Man, he worked on Tide of Iron back in the day at FFG. Discover Lands Unknown, one of those that was like the unique board game, kind of like the way they did Keyforge as a unique card game. And then we're just seeing expansions.
Was it up? Okay, no, sorry. I thought that when you scrolled, I thought that was it.
The Rise of the Empire expansion for Star Wars Rebellion. That was awesome. Anyways, so Corey Konetska has had a hand in a lot of Fantasy Flight Games products. So when that publisher says they're doing something, it's basically like one of the former designers from Fantasy Flight Games working on it. So it's like, that's kind of cool because he's worked on like Star Wars Destiny, Star Wars Rebellion, and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But yeah. But I think it's more family weight though.
Oh, it's not like a...
It doesn't show it there, but from what I looked at, I think it's gonna be like a mass market kind of game. Doesn't mean it's gonna be bad. But it's like,
played out of a book.
Yeah, it's played out of a book. You're doing little adventures from Mandalorian with little standees and of course tokens. Like it screams Fantasy Flight Games. Like exactly like the card design. Everything looks straight like an FFG production, but it's because it's produced by Asmodee, which is like, you know, Fantasy Flight is a publisher studio under Asmodee. So is this. I bet this publisher is literally in the same building as Fantasy Flight Games. Like,
interesting.
Yeah, that's where Asmodee North America is like the same building as Fantasy Flight Games. Like it's all the same. Like, yeah.
Interesting.
It's weird.
Okay.
But I could be wrong about that. But yeah. I don't know, little missions. I don't know. If you're watching later, you're excited, leave it in the comments below. Let us know if you want to see us play this. It comes out August 2nd is the release date.
Oh, Gen Con.
You know it'll be a Gen Con release. For sure it'll be there.
Okay.
So yeah, but I guarantee it'll, if it is going to go to mass market, we'll probably see it in Target on the drive down and grab it then, you know?
Okay.
Anyways, it's something I'm excited for because it's like an IP I know, and so stay tuned to the channel. We'll probably goof around with this.
Yeah, it's not a big Kickstarter or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're playing Lord of the Rings: Journeys to Middle-earth. Rank overall 112 out of all the board games ranked on BoardGameGeek.com. So it's still up there, even though it's had no new release product or anything for a while. But yeah, still a beloved game. And we're gonna be playing one of these here. I have it. Nope. This one, Spreading War. Box art looks kind of like that. Well, there's a couple of characters that are in it. So there's Bjorn in the background. Yeah. All right. We need to go to the app. So this game, if you're new, this is the first time you're seeing this game. I know some of you have never seen it before, who are newer to the channel, or you just found us in the future. You're like, what the hell is this game? I like Lord of the Rings. I like board games. This game requires an app. Okay. You cannot play this board game without an app. The app is on Android, iOS, on Steam. We're playing it with Steam on the PC. They now officially, since we last played, have added Asmo Connect to it. Asmo Connect is something I was bitching about many years ago when we were playing this game, was the fact that we played one of the campaigns we played on a different computer. Then when we came back a year or two later to play it again, that computer was wiped or not available, or we got a new computer, whatever. We had to reinstall the app, and it doesn't remember any of your progress. Okay, they fixed that with like Legends of the Dark, like Descent. But I was like, oh, they never did that for the older apps. Well, they did. They went back and actually updated this game's app to have the login with your Asmodee account, which we used for like Keyforge and Star Wars Unlimited and stuff, going to tournaments and things. It's the same login. You just log in, and now it'll cloud save all your stuff. So if you're going over to a friend's house to play, and you know, you bring your laptop and then you forget it, and then you can log in on their tablet, download it, sign in, boom, you're continuing your campaign, no problem. Or, you know, today you're playing at the kitchen table and you want to use a laptop, but then later you're playing in the living room and you got the TV beside you. You can, you know, cast it from whatever to it or whatever. So yeah, they have the Asmo Connect working. So I've logged into it, so it'll save our stuff, which is cool. And where is it? Collection. I always got to show this just for people who may watch it in the future. So we have all the products enabled. So if you see something in our playthrough like, whoa, I don't have that mini, or I don't have the whatever, how it works is the app knows which physical expansions you have. You need the core set. And for the campaign we're playing today, you need the Spreading War expansion. So minimum, you need 2 boxes, core set, Spreading War. But we have other boxes incorporated, and the app will actually pull and randomize certain scenarios with maybe different tiles, you know, different mechanics, different tokens, different cards. We can play with different heroes. It will pull different types of enemies into the scenario that maybe you see in your playthrough. It tries to randomize it to add replayability, and it will increase the variability of your replayability the more products you own. And the app knows to pull from it. You just have to tell the app what you own. Same thing Mansion of Madness does, the game that was before this, that this is kind of the iteration on, and also the game that came out after this in the same line, Descent, Legends of the Dark or whatever, that does the same idea. This is that same kind of in that same family of games. So if you know any of those games, that's where we're playing the Lord of the Rings version today. If you've seen Mansion of Madness 2nd edition, for example. What else? What else to explain? But yeah, so the app, if you're like, wait, I don't want electronics around my board game table, what the hell is this? Don't try to play this on your phone, okay? Use a larger tablet, a laptop, or cast your laptop to a TV, or have a PC, plug it into the TV or whatever, however you got to get a projector or whatever. The bigger the screen, the better, because lots of small text everywhere. You want to see the board as blown up as possible to see little numbers on the map tiles and stuff. Definitely a better experience. We play it projected on a TV beside us, like blown up from a computer. But yeah, I've heard of people trying to use phones, and I don't recommend that. You can get away with it. Somebody can be reading off the phone and telling everyone what's happening, but it's so much of a better experience when you have it where everybody at the table can see, and it becomes an integrated part of the experience at the table. The reason why it has an app is genius, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of one versus many games. And we talked about playing Star Wars Imperial Assault. I was going to say Rebel Assault. Imperial Assault. That was a one versus many game. Descent 2nd edition. That was a one versus many game. That means one player plays with a different set of rules and asymmetric to the rest of the players at the table are all playing against them. Similar to how role-playing games have like a dungeon master, or you might have a game master in certain games, or games like Fury of Dracula, where you have somebody playing Dracula and the rest of the players are playing hunters trying to find Dracula. I like that kind of game. I like it. I like the one versus many when there's a hidden aspect to it. That I don't mind. But I don't like playing games really where it's like, oh, I want to play with the team. I don't want to have to be the guy who sits there and I'm the bad guy and just running the game, and I'm like, watching everyone else have fun and I'm maybe not having as much fun unless I'm winning.
I'm just like there's a winner and a loser in that situation.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind competitive like 1v1 or teams playing in a game. I'm fine with that. But when you have to teach a game and like you have to learn completely separate rules than everyone else at the table, and they have to know what you're up to, you have to know what they're up to, and trying to teach that kind of game too is more annoying in my opinion. And yeah, that's what turned me off kind of a Descent 2nd edition. When I played it, I was like, it's not really my jam. But then they came out with Descent Legends of the Dark, which also fixes that issue. So the app is basically replacing the DM. It's replacing the one in one versus many. So the app will actually tell you how to set up the board. It'll tell you what kind of things are going to happen to you. It'll tell you the results of your decisions and your skill tests and stuff. So, and it keeps it all hidden, which is cool. So you don't know. You don't know where it's going to go. You don't know your objective, your final objective is. You don't know what your next objective is. You just kind of got to go along and search for clues and do skill checks and kill enemies and see what happens and make some decisions, and maybe there's branching paths. And all that stuff's hidden inside of the app instead of inside of a book, or like a campaign book that a game master or dungeon master has to run and let you know the results of what happened and describe things to you. The app takes that place so that everybody at the table can play cooperatively against the app, and the app kind of runs the game. So I think it's a very clever solution, and I love it, but I know it's not for everybody. And I think a lot of people are like poo-poo on it, probably never tried it. They're just like, I don't want electronics in my game, or what happens if they don't support this app in the future? Now my board game, I can't play it anymore on the shelf, all that kind of stuff. But it's like, you have 4,000 other games you'll play, and tomorrow there'll be 50 other games released, and next week another 100 games released, and like, who cares if one of those games you can't play 10 years from now? Like, come on, man. But anyways, I love it. I think it's a cool idea. I like these games, so that's why we're playing with an app. So if you don't know why they did it, that's why.
I love these games.
Because some people like me don't want the one versus many, or
Yep. But again, like you said, they might also be playing it not quote unquote wrong, but kind of like if you're playing it, like you said, on a phone, like it's not going to be as fun and exciting.
True.
So
I see some mentions about AI in the chat. Like, imagine the first company that takes like AI and incorporates into here and makes like a really smart opponent to run games and play against you. I know that it probably costs big bucks now, and like somebody will figure that out. But like what we're playing here is very scripted, very coded, very basic-ish. Like, it's not the most advanced app ever, but it gets the job done.
Oh, sorry, AI equals Imperial Assault, not AI.
Oh, IA.
IA.
I thought I saw AI. All right.
Okay.
I'm dyslexic, I guess. I saw it backwards.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, the IA app. I get it. The Imperial Assault app basically makes it like Journey Simulator.
Right, and we didn't try that way, but we had talked about it.
All I heard about that app is it just turns it into a race where it's like, kind of turns into this, where it's like you have like only a certain amount of turns, you got to be quick, and puts a pressure on the game and takes away the exploration of the game kind of idea. Wrong rant, Rob. I wasn't ranting. I'm just saying
that. He was about to.
No, that would be a cool thing, right?
No, it would be a cool thing though. Like, I mean, AI could be a future in gaming that would be interesting.
Yeah, it'd be neat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Yogi, is it late for you?
Probably. No, it's early.
Or early?
Yeah, it's early. Or at some point the next day. Gaz the Game says, the app makes the game. Love the way it remembers all the cards you have, what level they are, etc. Have used it a couple times to play 2 campaigns with different groups at the same time. Yeah, the bookkeeping. I forgot to even mention that was one of the coolest things about it. The way it saves all where your progress, where you're at, lets you know what cards you own and things. So yeah, you can run multiple campaigns out of the same collection of components. You'll just have to like reset the decks. Like we would have to at the end of the session. It is in the rules. It says like we should disassemble our decks, put it away. But it does have like a little, you could keep them basically bagged separately if you're continuing a campaign, but the rules as written, the base rules are meant to be, you sit down for a session, you put the cards away so that a new group could sit down, or Kyle might not show up or whatever, and you could just build your decks like from scratch and pull from the party's trinkets and pull like that kind of stuff, you know?
Yep.
And we just kind of save it all together to make it easier, but yeah, you totally can do that, which is neat. I wouldn't want to do that, but you can. All right, so we're gonna do a new game. So oh yeah, here's the campaigns. So we got Bones of Arnor, Hunt for the Ember Crown. These were the first two. Now see, we played Bones of Arnor on a different computer or on Android or something, right? So there's no check mark. But I know what I did do also. I did kind of hack the app. I remember to get our save files. I remember like I figured out where they were and like copied it all over to like kind of get it to work. There was a way to kind of like do that back in the day. So that's why we have this on here, because this computer we definitely did not play this on. But yeah, or maybe it's saved with Steam, like backed up with Steam Cloud maybe at one point or something. Shadow Paths, yeah, supposedly we never played Shadow's Path in this app, but like we beat it. We played it on not beat it, but we've completed it. Haunting of Dale. Then we skipped Spreading War, but we played the Poison Promise. Requires the Spreading War physical product. So we're going to select our difficulty. So you can play on Adventurer. Explore every corner of Middle Earth. I forget exactly what they do for this, but I'm assuming they get rid of the threat meter so that the threat isn't going up constantly. Otherwise, like, you can explore every corner, but that's if you just want to enjoy the story. You want to literally look at every single token on the board and take your sweet time. You can play in adventure mode. If you're just so good at the game, you played it a ton of times, you're like the bomb, or you cheat, you like to put in a couple extra hits every time you attack the enemy, and think you're good, that kind of stuff. You can play on hard. Deadly challenges and enemies wait over every hill. Dun, dun, dun. But we'll just play on normal. Journey as a fellowship facing the challenges of Middle Earth. Yeah, we'll just do normal. Oh, the check mark is there to show it's DLC? Really? I did not realize.
Yeah, that was DLC, wasn't it?
So this random check mark with no description, just here to say this is DLC?
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, every other one. Oh, okay, I get it.
Oh, yeah. Who said that?
Maybe that's like when you download it, it checks it, but it's like, why does it not say anything there? I thought that was like you've completed it. Like it knows your save files there and you have one that you like played it. Like.
Well,
At first I thought it was like checked off, like you have this product, but it's like, why is it not here too? All right, sure. All right. So the characters we're playing, I was gonna go one of two ways. I was gonna just pick and we play any character. And if you've watched any of our series of this, usually after the first couple, Mel and I were like, we got the expansion, we added more characters in. I was always trying to get us to play with new characters we never tried before. Because I figured we'd only stream each campaign once. That gives us a chance to play with the characters. In the base game, there's like 6 or 7 different characters. One of the expansions added 5 more, another expansion added like 7 more. So there's a whole bunch. But we've played this a bunch, and we've played 2 and 3 player campaigns and got to use a bunch of different characters. So for this time, I was going to think, I knew we were down to only like 5 characters left we never played. I literally made a spreadsheet, went through all the old campaigns, found who played what, and like marked them all off so we knew what was played. And only have 5 remaining. And I was like, do we just pick from these 5? Or do we pick whatever we want, since it's probably going to be the last time we ever stream this game unless FFG releases some new product in the future? Or we want to come back and play this like 5 years in the future. And we're like, let's go play that old fun game we used to play, you know?
10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
But I did debate, like, this is fun. We could go back and play Bones of Arnor. We never owned any expansions at that time. Kyle's never played that.
Right.
I wouldn't
don't remember at all. I barely remember Poison Promise.
Yeah, I wouldn't remember anything. Exactly. What game is this? I don't even know where are we right now. You know what I mean? So we might go back and play it. I'm not going to say never, but you know what I mean? I feel very like kind of a little sad inside that it's like I've been delaying this, playing other stuff. And part of it I realized when I actually got it all out to set this up yesterday, I was like, this is kind of sad. Might be the last time I'm sleeving up some of the cards. I'm looking through these heroes, like on stream. I mean, like maybe I'll play it in the future off stream. It's easier to do that, right? But it's kind of sad. So I was like, do I just play like Legolas or Gandalf? Because I love those characters, and just play them and say, YOLO, who cares? And like we all play whatever we want. Who cares what we played before?
Yeah.
But then I went, I know how to decide this. I'll send Kyle a message and say, Kyle, what's your favorite character in all of Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, whatever? And he just said, I don't care who I play. I'll play anyone with like a beard or something like that. I was like, you bastard. You're supposed to say, I love Legolas or something. And then I'll go, okay, that answers it. We'll play with whatever we want. He says, I don't care. I'll play someone with a beard. Out of the 5 characters I'm looking at that we've never played, 2 of them are dwarfs that have beards. And I'm like, okay, that answers it. We're going to pick from these 5. Kyle, I sent him the 2 dwarfs. He picked one. He picked Balin. So we're going to play it with Balin. And then I went to Mel and showed her the 4 that are remaining and said, Mel, do any of these interest you? And if she said no, I would then let her pick whatever she wanted. But she looked at the pile that were left and she chose Bilbo, who I was going to pick if she didn't pick it because it looked interesting.
We haven't played with him, have we?
No, these are all ones. Yeah, it was like, so it kind of worked out. And then we never played with one that I was very interested in before.
Oh, there's
this one. I don't know how to say it. Freyahild. She like has her own like mounts and stuff if we get mounts, and she's like very teamwork oriented. We'll look up what their recommended roles are. We're playing with all the recommended stuff. But I'll let you know what the roles are that might kind of direct us how we should play with each of our characters. So yeah, that's what we're playing with. So I got all the equipment out already. So we're just going to play with the recommended stuff. Alan starts with a travel garb, hatchet, and a shield. Bilbo can only hold like 1 item, so he's just got a dagger, but he's all about like sneaking and evading and stuff. Doing what hobbits do.
So don't let me get up in the fray and start being
but
tanker.
I'll show you. So here, watch. Here.
I just don't want to forget.
We
my
go.
role.
Hold on. I need to find the base rule book is this one, right? So if you look in these, this is what helped me when I was trying to decide before. If you own these games, you haven't played in a while, this is helpful. So you don't have to like look through and read all the cards and get them out. If you just want to pick a character ahead of time. So your recommended role, of course, is Burglar. It's Bilbo. Bilbo's Burglar role, the cards that are put in the deck, and eventually you'll use experience to upgrade to different Burglar role cards inside of your deck that's full of basic cards, full of Bilbo cards, and also full of Burglar cards. The Burglar role is about evading enemies and self-sufficient. So you might be able to run on your own. You might be able to do your own thing and not need our help. I don't know, but that's just what that is. And then Oh, that's rules reference. This one here, let's. So I'm playing as a shield maiden, is my role, and I use teamwork to defeat foes.
Oh, okay, teamwork.
So I kind of can defeat foes, but like I do have cards I looked at that are about like, you know, if a nearby hero tests, I can pop this ability to turn all your fates to successes.
Oh,
And stuff
super
like that.
helpful.
So
Okay.
like I want to be near people, I think, and stay together and
So
that kind of thing.
supporty kind of.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't think they're called fates, are they? Not in that context.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I see. Fates.
Inspiration tokens.
Yeah. Same
Turn.
symbol. Yeah.
Yes.
Fates
I
and
get it.
successes.
I remember that we always get confused about this when we start playing this game. So inspiration are the tokens that can be
Yeah,
spent
so they
to
are
turn the same symbol, which are called fate icons on cards, into successes. Yes, very weird. And then the other one, Shadow Pass. Whoops. No. Wrong button. And then in here, Kyle, I think, is playing a Delver, right? Yeah, Delver. So the Delver takes risks and uses darkness for advantage.
Oh.
So Kyle's going to go run into the
Run off
caves.
by himself.
All right.
Kyle's going to go hide in the caves and win the scenario
Tell
for
us
us.
if it's safe.
Yeah.
Come in, guys.
So yeah, that's what these roles are. Again, the character, this is what the role cards are focused on, not necessarily what the character's cards are focused on, but these are the recommended pairings we're using, so they should synergize and kind of go with the same themes. But again, you can play any role with any character. So when you buy an expansion that adds 5 new roles to your pool, you now can go back to your core set and grab like Legolas and make him a smith and use Legolas's cards with smith cards and upgrade him in that respect. And halfway through the campaign, you can switch him to a delver or an herbalist, you know, as long as it's not in use by another player. So yeah, so these are the kind of decisions you have to make when you're starting the campaign. So we're just doing all the default stuff. So now we're gonna need a party name. And this is where
you come in.
this is where the live chat watching comes up with a cool name.
So you can see who's in our party here.
And it doesn't even have to be related to the characters we're playing with. It kind of can be relevant to the time we're playing this. Who's playing it? I don't know. Something really is a channel, not Lord of the Rings themed. I don't know. Whatever.
I can't remember past party names.
We
Wasn't
had
one
like
Gandalf.
Gandalf
Oh,
Angel.
Yeah.
When we had like 3 women characters. Fellowship probably was something. Fellowship of the something was probably one.
Yeah.
Pipe and pints. Okay. Mel's Misfits. That sounds familiar. Sounds like a party name we've used before.
Yeah, I feel like
Maybe not in this game, but we've definitely. Okay, you know what I can do? I can go find out the ones we used in this app. I can quickly click through again here. This helps. Gandalf's Angels, the Fellowship of the Loot,
Oh yeah.
and the Bjorn Ultimatum. That's what we used in this app. There's probably other funny ones that aren't in here, but these were what we've played recently, like when we played this. Oh, look, 2020, 2022, 2023.
Wow.
Here we are in 2024. Oh, man.
Wow.
Remember those characters well.
I
Yeah.
know, I know.
Oh my God, I could have opened the app and found what characters we played. I was sitting there going through a YouTube video playlist.
But I mean, only for the ones that.
Oh,
3.
true.
You
Yeah,
had to do it for the other ones still. But.
I just realized I could have saved myself some time. Oh my God. They come in pints. All right, yeah. Drop your cool party name in there, and it could be punny, and that's great. And then we could do a poll and have people pick if there's some good ones. If nothing obvious pops out. And while you guys are doing that, I'll just pick our characters. Boom. Group name. War Spreaders. Oliphant Chasers. They come in pints. Kyle's Gang. Fellowship of the Loot.
That's been used before.
Hey Brian, come on, man.
I really remembered and was probably telling
Oh,
you.
that's what he's probably saying
Yeah.
it from before. Yeah, because that was a few minutes ago. The 3 Canadian Tears. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start a little poll, and I'll just put a few in here. I can only put 4. Let's try. Where was it? Pipe and pints. And if you guys see any that you're like, let's do it.
I just like Dan's is the BFFs from the first letter of each of their names.
BBF. Yeah.
Oh,
Or BBF. Oh, BBF. I thought it was BFF.
best friends. Beautiful ballin' friends. We need the pints. Okay, ultraviolet. Hobbits to Isengard. Oh yeah, there's all Oliphants, however you say that, are in this one, I think, because that was one of the minis that we Oliphant Chasers. Hide. Ranting Runners. War Spreaders. I don't know. Kyle, anything here you see?
No. Maybe some more.
No, none of them spoke to Kyle.
No.
You're not even Kyle's Gang? You're not even feeling that one? I thought for sure you'd say, I like that one. Matthew was Bilbo when he played the base game.
Oh, nice.
How'd you find him, Matthew? He looked fun? Like when I was reading through him, when I was debating on playing him, but then I offered it to Mel. Oh, okay. We need those minis close. I did put them.
I got 'em.
Yeah, they're there.
I got everything here.
All fully painted and everything. Free Hills short men. I just copy this.
No, I don't think you can.
Free Hild. Pineapple Pizza Party. I feel like that was recommended before too. PPP. I do appreciate the recommendations. Trying to see if there's any. All right, let's do this one. War Spreaders. Party name. I know, being put on the spot too is like also a problem. I can't do it either. All right, I'll put a poll in the chat. Let's grab 4 of them. Thank you for voting, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for the recommendations. And we'll just go with the winner. But yeah, I can't. When I'm put on the spot, even if I was like think about this all day, I probably couldn't. Sequel to Fellowship of the Loot, Return of the Swag. I don't know if that would fit in the box, but I like it. Oh, it's alt 130 for that symbol? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite familiar with looking up alt codes, but I didn't even think to do it actually. Okay, alt 130. If that one wins, I'll do it, Kate. Thank you. Rant and Roll All Stars. Ultraviolet says 2 of them are mine. I can't decide. You did have like 4 recommendations, I think. So I did like We Need the Pints too, but it's.
I mean, if we've learned anything after playing the Poison Promises, don't drink the pints.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
Or I should have Comes in Pints, actually. I forgot about that one. I should have put that one in there. I like that one. Comes in Pints. Yeah, Kate. When I used to do like web design stuff, yeah, and like bilingual for obviously French and English and stuff. Yeah, I was had like all like the taped beside my computer, like all the different alt codes and stuff. Way back in the day. But also even just to get like the trademark and all rights reserved or whatever, all those little symbols and stuff. It's like, yeah, getting all the alt codes for that stuff too was the thing. All right, I'm gonna close the poll. Let's see what we're going with. Pipe and pints, 47%.
You're not typing.
Oh, nice. So I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh. I don't know what those noises are, but there's sound effects for typing. All right, here we go. Spreading war. I don't think it's reading out loud. Okay. Your travels have taken you far and wide, and you have seen many wonders on your way. But in recent weeks, you have seen more horrors than wonders. Traveling through the kingdoms of Rohan and Gondor reveals to you a plague of mercenary attacks. Your heart breaks to see mountain villages burned to the ground. Refugees on the road, hungry and seeking aid. The rivers and fens polluted with the passage of foul beasts. Lord Denethor and King Theoden cannot be insensible to of the attacks. Perhaps they have need of heroes like you to help push back the tides of war. The Council of Soron, Chapter 1. The Council of Soron. After leaving a plundered village in the remote plains of Rohan, you hear that Lord Denethor II, the ruling steward of Gondor, has invited King Theoden of Rohan to join him in seeking counsel from Saruman of Isengard about the rising mercenary threat that looms over both their kingdoms. Knowing that the mercenaries are more than they appear, you ride to the Tower of Orthanc to tell these wise leaders what you know. The next adventure will be a battle map. Save and quit. We're done for today?
Sounds good.
Okay. See you guys next episode. All right. Probably made that joke every single time we play the game. All right. Oh, it doesn't auto pick. Okay, burglar and after riding through the wide plains surrounding Isengard, the Tower of Orthanc is imposing in its height and fortifications. The doors are heavy oak bound with iron, built to withstand even the heaviest battalion of invaders. However, as you approach, those weighty doors swing open gracefully, without a sound or signal of any natural mechanism. Place a battle map as indicated. Okay, so I think it's just one. Here, let's do a little app. So I knew it was the battle map because I peeked, started a fake campaign before, but I did not know what kind of battle map it was going to be. All right. Inside Orthanc, the delegations of Rohan and Gondor are already waiting. The warriors and counselors left in the entrance hall sit in nervous silence, apparently bidden to wait on the decisions of their lords. You are directed up the tower stairs to the highest room where Saruman meets with Lord Denethor and King Theoden. Place heroes as indicated. Each hero scouts to, we'll do that in a sec. Each hero with a valor skill prepared gains 1 inspiration. So you might want to purposely prepare valor. But I remember this before.
I got one. I'm good.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shuffle.
Hopefully it knows like which heroes we have. It knows what heroes we have. Hopefully it like realizes what, you know, we have those skills or not. I hate when it's like asking you for skills that we know are not in our deck.
Yeah, that
like
seems...
it should know better, but maybe this one does. I don't know.
It too.
Yeah. So we shuffle up. Anytime it tells you to scout, you just would take the top whatever card. So 2 in this case. So we're gonna need a refresher. We haven't played this in, as you saw, like in over a year. So yeah, we're gonna be a little rusty going through it, but we'll figure it out. I read the rules yesterday, but yeah, we'll see. We'll look up stuff as we need. It's also impossible to remember what all the terrain things do on these battle maps, which I was surprised that it is a battle map at the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Does it sound like there's a weird wind blowing?
yeah, it's the app.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just,
Okay,
it's in the
I
app.
wasn't sure if it was me.
I can turn it off too if it's
I'm
annoying.
hearing wind in my ears. Okay, no. I mean, if they think it's annoying, but I'm gonna put this one on.
I mean, I'm blowing out a lot of
The
hot
other one
air.
goes on the bottom? Is that what happens? Or it goes on discard? What happens?
You choose on the top or the bottom.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it
So if it's like your weakness, throw it on the bottom. If
I'm
it's a
gonna put
great
on the-
card you want to draw next,
on the top
or
of
not
my
draw, but
ability.
having a skill. Remember, you're like trying to make your skill checks better, right, to get successes and stuff. Or you might put the one that has like the double fate icons ready when you have lots of inspiration.
Hi, Greg.
Can I get a... Where's the inspiration?
I don't know. You got it, no?
No.
On the other side of some token or something.
The blue tokens. I don't have them.
Did I not get them out?
That's not enough.
Oh, where the heck are they?
Are they underneath the?
No, these are all...
Oh, those are all.
Definitely not these.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have them.
Oh, I see them. They're in the hero. I just get little tubs, but for now we can just throw a bunch on the table. I didn't notice they were
Do
in
we
the...
start with any or just...
It'll
It'll
tell
tell
you,
us.
but likely no.
Yeah, it does say there.
Yeah, like I do.
You just get one
Yeah,
if you
get
have
one
the...
if you have. Oops, sorry. Oh my gosh, making a mess.
Yeah, I'll get trays for these for next time, but
No worries.
I thought it was in one of those little holders. I did not check.
I did not go to set up a bad
Okay. All right.
I didn't even look at that stat. I forgot about it.
What?
Like the maximum amount of inspiration you can hold.
Oh.
Okay, scouting 2.
6.
Mm-hmm. But I have an ability that I can get them, so
So
hopefully.
I look at the top 2 cards. Clever Wit, Fateless. When you test, you may discard the skill to convert all... Okay. All fates to successes. So I'd probably... You can always, when you scout, prepare 1.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can only have 4 prepared. If you ever go to put like a 5th one down, you just have to get rid of a previous one. And then I'll put Clever Wit on the bottom, I guess. Okay. Yeah, because that was not a Valor one, right? No. Clever Wit doesn't have one. So I have an Aid and an Innate. So I don't get an Inspiration. Great.
You have nothing. But you have one, right? So you took one?
Yeah.
The long council table dominates the small tower room. Oh, yeah.
I think
We're-
you're the table guy, right?
Oh man, this is the thing again. What table? These are tables.
Yep, those are tables.
So it had us
Oh,
start
hold on.
here.
Well,
It's,
yeah.
So it should be like this
Oh.
maybe-ish right now the way it's rotated. And then this goes here. Because it had it on the bottom, right? Where we started. Wait, no, like this. I'm being silly.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
And then this goes like this.
What?
No?
No, the way I had it.
Put it back the way you had it, Rob.
Yeah. No, I mean,
like that.
it is
Yeah,
really
like
hard.
that.
It's really hard looking where I'm sitting from the side,
Yeah.
but then looking up at the screen, and it's like rotated the other way.
It's like that. And
It's
then
like messing with me big time.
Well,
Tilted.
yeah, you can rotate it after.
Yeah. No, just leave it like how the app is.
Yeah,
Because
but
then
you
at
can
least...
rotate it after all the prompts are gone, right?
Oh, yeah, true. Your host, the great wizard Soron, sits at the head of the table. He does not so much as glance in your direction, seeming deep in contemplation. Place a person token is indicated. This is Soron. Denethor, the steward of Gondor, is standing to deliver an impassioned speech. Place a person token is indicated. This is Denethor.
I'm just picking random tokens.
No,
No?
these are wrong, Mel. These
Well,
are
I
wrong.
cannot see.
Well,
I need both of the hooded elf ones.
Sorry. I was just guessing.
How
like the
dare
long
you.
hair, the long hair thing.
It matters very much so.
Like,
Isn't that this is the hood? Oh no.
it's a long hair guy. So
Yeah,
I thought it was
those two.
Soron. Then
Yeah.
the other guy sounded like he was like a.
Oh, there you
There.
can zoom in.
Oh.
But it
yeah, I
still has as
cannot-
far as I can go.
Yeah.
Here, let me.
They're hoods.
Oh, there we go. I can see on there. I'm just picking what I assumed they look like. Oh, this guy.
So there's the dwarf guy. Seated at the other end of the table is King Theoden of Rohan. Waits with ill temper for Denethor to be finished speaking. Place of person is indicated. This is Theoden. I totally agree with no. Has to be specific. Place the following terrain. 2 chests. Yes. Whoa. Place the following terrain. 1 barrel, 1 fire pit. That was probably
got
the
the
fire
fire
pit.
pits, yep.
Yep.
Teamwork.
Sparing a glance for the council chamber, you note that it is smaller and more cluttered than you expected of the illustrious Orthanc. Perhaps these discussions interrupted a different matter Saruman was pursuing. 2 warriors of Gondor are stationed by the far window, their armor flashing in the sun. Place person tokens as indicated. These are the warriors of Gondor. Almost hidden in the opposite corner, 2 of the famed riders of Rohan stand at attention. Place person tokens as indicated. These are the riders of Rohan. They're the Hobbit guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. As soon as Denethor reaches a lull in his speech, you announce your arrival. The 3 powerful men turn to nod welcome, though their faces hold only frustration and solemn calculation. You will have to speak with Saruman, Denethor, and Theoden about their mercenary threats. Surely a strategy can be reached through your combined wisdom that will save both kingdoms. Objective updated. Participate in the council. You will need to present your information to the council at 12 threats.
Oh, sugar. So we better gather the information.
So we have something happening at 6th threat. Denethor is expecting a messenger soon. Perhaps they will bring good news that will help the council. And then at 12th threat, soon you will need to tell the council information you gathered from the mercenary threats you have encountered. And we have only until 48th threat. And if we haven't figured out the final objective and completed it by then, we lose. Another thing I wanted to go over and I totally forgot. We should check our character abilities, make sure we're all clear on them, and see what could help us here. So, just a little close up. So, Freehild, there's her stats if you're curious. Pretty even across the board. Fear 4, damage 6 is her threshold. During setup, you may equip the Snowbright mount instead of any other mount. I'm assuming I can't just equip Snowbright unless I am being told we're equipping mounts, because I would do it instead of something else.
Oh, yeah.
I assume, so I don't get the horse just randomly. And you can equip one-handed weapon and a dual-handed weapon. So technically I have 3 hands.
Love that.
I don't know. I like that in games when I get 3 hands.
I have 1 hand, so good that you have 3.
And then we'll read the entire story. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, there is a story on the back if you want to know more about them. So the equipment is a spear I'm starting out with. This can be upgraded later. Once we get 29 lore, I'll be able to upgrade the spear to something else of my choosing. And I'm starting with the shield. Once per round, when you would suffer any amount of damage, you may prevent 1 damage. Okay. So the shield, you have a shield too?
Yep.
So when we go to upgrade, there'll be like maybe 3 level 2 options, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 level 3 options, and then a single, I think, level 4 option. So like we have to decide who's taking what, and based on like what the abilities are, because they'll be different on each option. So it's kind of cool to take the same, just will limit some options, but it still works. When you test, so padded armor, when you test to negate damage or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to convert 2 fate to 2 successes. So she's got some good armor. Can't wait to upgrade that too. And let's take a look at Balin quick here. So Balin is a dwarf. There's Balin's stats. Balin's, inspiration threshold I forgot to mention. There's fear and damage thresholds. Once per round when you suffer damage, after resolving all damage from a single source, you may prepare 1 skill from your discard pile. So you can like cycle back stuff that you used or whatever.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like that stuff. And then using the hatchet. So you can use might or agility to test for it. So if you have some kind of items that's buffing that stat, or you have a prepared card that can give you a success in might or agility, you can decide which one you want to do it with, which is very cool. And Sunder, I don't remember what Sunder is, but we'll look that up when we're there. And
Sunder's good. Isn't that the one?
They're all
hits
good.
All
my favorite
guys?
was Pierce. Oh, maybe it is the one that hits the whole group, right? I don't remember.
I think it is.
I figured we'd deal with that stuff when it comes up and we need to do it in a fight or whatever. Once per round, I did read it yesterday, but like they don't all sink in. I don't know. We'll see. Once per round, when you would suffer any amount of damage. Oh yeah, we already read the shield. That sounds familiar. And then what do you got? The travel garb. Increase your fear limit by 1 before you suffer face down damage. You may prevent 1 of that damage. So do not forget these things. I'll try to remember mine, so it saves us from dying so quickly. There's Bilbo the Hobbits. There's Bilbo's stats and ability. Before you interact, look at the top card of your deck. If it is a card with a fate icon, gain 1 inspiration. And you can only equip 1 hand item. So I have 3 hands.
And I have 1.
You have 1 hand. So that should balance the balance of the whole
How
party.
many hands do you have? You have 2?
Pretty sure I got 2.
So boring.
My cards too. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So Mel's, since she only can have 1 hand item, she doesn't have a weapon and a shield. She just has a simple dagger, which uses wit to attack with, but has pierce. I love pierce. And then the cloak. Before you suffer damage or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that damage or fear. So you're gaining inspiration. You can spend it to stay alive. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
The chat's saying you can start with the horse.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that.
I can?
That's what they're saying.
Apparently.
Oh.
The dev said that you can.
Yeah, because the way it's worded, it sounds like only when we get mounts, because sometimes we'll, supposedly from the rule book, it says we'll have scenarios where we like all get to pick from the mounts that came in the game.
I feel like we had a mount in Poison Promise.
Yeah, I
One
think,
of us
yeah.
only.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get that out. Snowbrights. Once per round, after you or a nearby hero suffers damage or fear, that hero may gain 1 inspiration.
Nice.
That makes this even better. All right, I'm down.
Oh, it's supposed to mean you can only have 1 horse.
Oh,
okay.
2
horses.
Or can I?
I mean, I don't know.
Let's picture my character, 1 foot on each horse, you know?
Standing up on both.
Yeah, swinging my, or not swinging, stabbing with my spear. Also with a shield on my arm and my spear, and like defending and stabbing at the same time.
That's what the 3 hands are for. You hold the reins plus.
Oh yeah, the reins.
Weapons.
So 1 hand on the reins, then my other arm coming out the side holding the spear with my other arm. Yeah, I can vision it now. Okay, this is great. I'm not cheating. Okay. I think
we're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we have 3 actions to choose. We can choose whichever of us wants to go first. Every single round, we can choose the order, however we want to do it. And yeah, we can move, which is moving up to 2 spaces. You can break up your move with 1 move action and then interrupt it with one of the other 2 actions, which are interact with a token on the board. Or, what's the other one? What's the other action?
Miss what you said, sorry.
Just the 3 actions. Oh, attack. Attacking, obviously. Yeah. Traveling, attacking, or interacting it's called, not moving. Yeah. Okay. So.
I just had a question actually about this card, so maybe we'll just put it up first. This is my card that I started and play with, and I think this is the card that you guys were talking about earlier about like I want to stay 2 away. So when you test, if there's no nearby heroes, you may convert 2 fates to a success. Does that mean I don't need to spend an inspiration?
Correct.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure before I play.
It's like passive. This can just stay there. This can just stay there, the passive effect.
Yeah.
Or if you really want to become hidden and gain that the hidden trait or the boon or whatever, you would discard this card to get the hide to fire off. You could get this back again and prepare it in the future.
I probably want to leave this up if that's the case where I can.
There's no nearby heroes, so we want to stay 2 away from you. It's gonna be hard on the battle maps, but
no, I know, but
in the adventures, like you're gonna go wander off on your own.
Self-sufficient.
That's okay, sure.
So the chat was saying earlier that, funny enough, likely in most scenarios, I probably want to go first. So then I can get the benefit from this, and then you guys can catch up to me. Kind of like, so that way we can still stick together, and I could get the benefit from this. Also, I just want to go first. No, I'm just kidding.
No kidding.
That's why I thought it was funny. But
You want to click around or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let's poke around.
Kyle wants to know where the flowers are.
All right, let's click things. So again, you do not. We always do this where we just run into the game, we start moving, interacting, attacking, whatever right away. But the game also, and in the rules, the same thing. You are allowed, and you're supposed to, and are encouraged to click around and see what's on the table, poke and prod, and like gather information. Because when you click on something, it will tell you information. Some of it is already told you, but if you forget, you take a break, you come back, you want to know what's going on. But we also have learned playing this, and Manchester Madness do the same thing. Certain descriptions of things will change as the story advances or as you do certain actions. Maybe a character, you haven't talked to them in 3 turns, they get pissed off. And now you go click on them and they don't want to talk to you anymore and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Straight video game style. But clicking on things to learn what's there does not cost you an action. When you see the little double arrow and you click that, or the little 3D arrow or whatever that is, if I click the search, that's me spending an action to search. But I can always click on things, so we should get like a lay of the land here. Even though we saw the story and everything, we should kind of see what's up. So this chest is not sparkling, and you may interact with the chest to search it. But this chest over here is sparkling. The chest next to the doors you entered through is partially opened.
Oh, peek in.
Yeah, but like, is that bad? You're supposed to be like getting things done, and we're like rummaging through his.
Maybe that's where there's information.
And the barrels are glowing. There's a stack of barrels in this corner of the room that you wager contain the wine Denethor and Theoden are drinking.
Oh, you can poison it?
No, it's probably, you can find out if it is poisoned.
How by drinking
You think it's poison?
We don't trust Saruman.
Their own poison wine, but no.
We're at Orthanc, which is Saruman's tower.
Oh, okay.
And they're meeting him there because they're from Gondor and Rohan, are the 2 lands of men who don't usually get along. And they're near Orthanc, where Saruman is like the White Wizard kind of watching over them.
I see. Look, glass is half filled, so you need to go get the wine and offer them refills.
And listen, the long council table is strewn with maps, papers, and glasses half filled with jeweled liquid. The clutter cannot be helping the council reach a decision.
Oh, we got to bust their tables.
So we're here to work?
No, yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
the fire's
what about the Rohan dudes? The riders of Rohan are proudly standing by to witness the council. You can spend actions to question them and to find out information. What do you know of the mercenaries? How is the council going? Or never mind. Theoden is negotiating with Lord Denethor, voice raised to battle pitch. Tell me of Rohan's struggles, or how is the council going? I think that's how you find the status of like what you're doing, probably.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Denethor is negotiating with King Theoden in heated terms. Tell me of Gondor's struggles, or how is the council going? And this was Saruman, right? The wise Saruman presiding over the council in silence. What do you know of the mercenaries? How is the council going? Never mind. The fire is sparkling. Yeah. The fire crackles cheerfully, but the heat is oppressive in such a small room. Bank the fire? Is that just putting it out?
I assume.
Or banking it like into your pocket for later? Is that? I don't know this.
Ding. Maybe that's like you're stoking it, but
what is banking a fire? Am I wrong? Is it?
I feel like
just, it's like dulling it out, maybe.
Yeah.
Or it's not like fully putting it out, probably, right? I've never heard that term before.
Maybe it's increasing the flame.
No, but it's saying it's too hot for the small room.
Oh,
so
I thought it was saying the reverse.
So like literally it's getting hot in here with all the arguing, so like you can turn the temperature down? Is that reducing the heat? Yeah, maybe.
Let's see.
All right. With this information of me clicking on I think everything now. Oh, I didn't click on these guys in the back. The warriors of Gondor are proudly standing by to witness the council. What do you know of the mercenaries? How is the council going? So we gotta be smart with our actions. We only have so many turns until 12 threat. Now threat goes up every round by however many. There's 3 of us, so that's 3 threat. It's gonna go up guaranteed. And then for any threat tokens and any unexplored tokens, or any explored tiles, we don't have any unexplored tiles on this type of map.
So we get to do 2 things.
There's no threat, but yes, we get to do 2 things before Denethor gets a messenger. But we get to do 4 turns-ish, unless we do something that adds threat.
It adds 2 per player.
Oh, is it 2?
Yeah, 2 per player and then 1 for every.
So we only have 1 turn? We only have 2 turns total, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Unless when it gets to 6, it kind of shifts it based on like what we've done.
You can only interact once, right?
No?
Twice.
Twice if you're in the same space.
Yeah, you have 2 actions. You
So
can do
we're
the
in
same
the
action
space
twice.
with the sparkly chest. You could interact with it twice if that was an option.
Let's see. Otherwise, you gotta move.
But that might be a trap. That might just be like trying to distract you to waste time. Who knows?
You can move 2 spaces normally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is it smart to talk to the people
Nobody-
not in the council?
Yogi says nobody wants the dwarves to take their clothes off. Yeah, so we got to cool it down in the room. We don't need anyone getting naked. All right. So what do you want to do? Mel pick something. Kyle pick something.
I'm thinking about talking to people, but not the 3 involved in the council. I'm thinking about talking to the outside spectators.
Kid, you do that first, and
Yeah?
that'll determine what.
Or do we get away from Mel so we're not nearby her?
I'll go first. That's what they're saying. I go first. I get away from you guys,
Where-
and then
where-
you guys.
where
So
you
you
gonna
go all
talk
the way
to?
to the back then?
Yeah.
to
Oh,
those
okay.
guys?
Yeah.
All right.
Which one am I? This one.
You're the wee hobbits?
They're just gonna be like, I don't know, I can't see from here.
The warriors of Gondor are proudly standing by to witness the council. What do you want us to ask? What do you know of the mercenaries? Or how's the council going?
Probably. How do you? Yeah, that one. What do you know about the mercenaries?
The mercenaries are weak, but many. Why are you asking us about them now? The warriors size you up, comparing your strength to theirs.
Oh gosh.
Test might. You need a 2 to pass. Good thing you're far from us, so you can do better at skill checks.
Okay.
If she pulls those cards,
But what's
So
your might?
My might is 2,
So
and it
pull the
says
2 cards off the top of your deck.
before you interact,
Oh, before you interact. Okay.
which is now, right?
Yep.
Look at the top card of your deck.
Oh, that should have been before you even clicked
Oh,
on the
before I even
action.
click-
But
oh, I
just
thought it was
go.
before I do this. Okay, sorry.
We'll let you get away
And
with it
then,
once.
if it is a fate, gain 1 inspiration. It is, and it just says look at. So I think I get to keep it there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So then 2 mites, 1, 2, and I get the free success. So I'm successful. I got 2.
It just what?
what? What's the 2?
Let me see
You're
the-
spending the fate to make it a
No,
success?
it says here,
Let me see.
Oh,
Pass me the card,
it's
the
an
passive
auto
one.
thing?
passive one.
Yeah.
I thought that's what we just said.
I don't remember what it said. That
As
was
long
so
as I'm
long.
2 away from you, you may convert 2.
You don't even have 2 fate
You
icons.
got 1.
Oh, I thought I could just convert so I have to have 2 to convert it to 1.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll spend this. Sorry, I thought I could.
But you still don't have enough, so don't waste
Yeah.
any.
This is a success right here.
Oh, I can't even
Oh,
see.
it
That
is.
looked like it was blank.
I
Oh
thought the
my
same.
Then I'll
gosh.
spend
I thought
one.
the
I'm
same.
so
I
sorry.
thought the
Okay.
same.
But yeah, this you need 2 fates to make 1
Oh, okay.
success.
Okay. I thought if I had.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you only have 1 fate, so you can't use this. You'd have to
Okay, I
spend
can
an
spend that, that's
inspiration.
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I see. Spent. Pass.
But I definitely could not see on
Yeah,
that other
same.
card. Oh,
That's
you
okay.
couldn't see it either
No,
from where
I
you
thought
were?
it blended in. They're both like
Oh.
orangey.
Oh, sorry.
That was just
The
dark.
background with the thing, yeah.
I got 2.
Cheetah. All right, so you passed?
I do.
You are suitably impressive to the warriors of Gondor, and they begin to elaborate on the problems Gondor is facing with the frequent mercenary attacks. Gondor used to control large territories east and south, but have slowly been pushed back over the years. The people of Gondor still tell the old tales and fear the might of the enemy returning. Families send their children to protect the borders, but very few ever hope to see them return. Gondor needs more warriors to protect the lands they still hold, and perhaps with enough strength, they may have even reclaim the lands they lost. Scout 2. So look at 2. You can prepare up to 1 if you want. Even that weakness, you can prepare to keep it out of your deck so it doesn't keep cycling through if you have an empty spot.
I got an empty.
But if you like the ability on their one, set that up. But if it has a success on it, maybe you want to keep it in your deck.
No, this works for my ability, so I'll just.
And you can put it on the top or the bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
I think it'll shuffle before that, but that's fine. And that's my turn done.
Okay. Kyle, what do you want to do?
What? Me?
Yeah.
Why me?
I don't know. I don't want to go do something you want to do.
Okay, I
I'm
was
trying to be a
thinking.
nice host and let you go and do whatever.
I was thinking the fire or the wine.
Ah.
Wine's got me intrigued.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
Oh, does it?
wait, I'll do the wine. I'll go around this way. Hey, how's it going? Okay. Here.
Okay, you're going to interact with the wine?
Yep.
Do you have any before interacting things?
No, I don't.
Okay. There's a stack of barrels in this corner of the room that you wager contain the wine Denethor and Theoden are drinking. You want to search?
Yep.
When you investigate the barrels, the nearby warriors of Gondor step forward. We brought these casks as a tribute, offering to Saruman. Even great and powerful men sway to the sweetness of Gondorian wine. Their cheerful words give you confidence. Discard up to 2 face down fear. Good job.
Love that.
Yep. Awesome.
The wine was useless. That's
But it gave
annoying.
some. No,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah, I
always-
know.
Yeah, they brought
know.
it for Saruman. It's
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're giving us clues of some kind.
did anything change?
I don't know. That's why I checked.
No,
That's why I
just-
checked them because they were the ones talking to you. All right,
And they're-
I will. Do I just check the chest in my space? Oh, the table's sparkling too. Where they're at.
Yeah, that's the papers and
Oh,
the
yeah,
wine
yeah.
glasses.
I didn't realize I clicked on it. All right, I'll go and interact with that table. While Denethor and Theoden discuss the mercenary threat, you're able to clear the clutter on the table between them. Simply organizing the maps and papers helps the council start to be more productive. Gain 1 inspiration.
That's all. That's cute. Let me just get these out of your way.
Pardon
while
me,
you-
pardon
while
me.
you discuss important
As
topics.
they're yelling at each other, I'm like, excuse me, sorry. I almost looted. I wanted to do it just to be funny, but let's see what happens. So I still have 1 more movement point thingy, so
I thought you were going to get some information from those papers, like you get to peek around a little, you know?
but it is helping the situation somehow. We probably should have talked to the main people, like,
Seems
actually.
so obvious.
Yeah, that is too obvious. I don't think we talk to them until next turn.
Sure. I'm gonna stay in that spot so I can. Rob, the executive assistant of the rings. Okay. So we're done.
Yeah.
You're not gonna move anywhere? You're staying there?
Yeah, I think I'll stay there so I could like interact with one of the people in that spot. I think is the way to do it. Also kind of like want to see what's up with these guys,
Yeah.
but yeah, maybe I do that actually. I'll move here so that I can interact with them.
Yeah, because if you went first, then Kyle and I could talk to the 2 people,
Yeah.
the other 2.
Okay.
I feel like they're the same though. Like if you talk to one, you talk to the other.
No, they have different sides of the story.
Maybe ending the action phase.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Threat increases by 6.
Ding.
A messenger from Gondor arrives as you did. Doors opening with no sound and under no obvious command. She bows to the council assembled and proclaims in a clear voice, "Mercenary ships have been spotted in Umbar's port. And there are hidden caches of weapons all over the city. Umbar is no longer safe for the citizens of Gondor." Denethor is enraged. "You see, the mercenaries are at my very doorstep. They have infiltrated Umbar and plan to bring war to the very roots of the White Tree. This cannot stand. Gondor must have aid." Theoden glowers at being commanded so, but can say nothing to distract the conversation from Umbar. Choose one hero to test wisdom.
Mine is 2.
I have 3 wisdom.
3.
I don't know. I don't have a success on my deck that I know of.
I do
I
not.
buried my other card, so I don't know what's on top there. But you guys are both nearby to me, so when you test, I may discard the skill to convert all fates to successes.
I know I have 1 fate on the top, but again, I'm only pulling 2. What are you pulling? 3.
3. I mean, I have kinship, which you both are nearby.
Yep.
It just allows you to draw 2 additional cards.
So I could test then, draw 3. If I don't have it, you can help me draw more.
Well, it says before a nearby hero test.
Oh.
Because we don't know how much we need here.
Yeah. I have no idea what's on top of my deck.
Yeah.
I have a fate on the top, but I already have a success in my discard pile.
I don't care if I discard this. So
And I'm
So I
nearby.
should just do it then.
sure. Oh, you
So I'm drawing 5 cards then?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, let me choose. Probably, I don't know what I've just done. You answer Denethor, reassuring the steward that Umbar will be dealt with decisively. Oh, we only need 2 successes. Test
Okay.
wisdom.
You're doing 5?
1, 2, 3, 4. I literally needed all 5 to get 2
Wow.
successes. I did have an inspiration, but that helps me. Okay. Oh yeah, skill deck here, discarding. So I passed. Freya Hild's words are carefully chosen to reassure both rulers that they are not alone in their problems and that the solution will be found. Each hero gains 1 inspiration.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
Yay! So wise I am. Rally phase. Each hero resets their deck, then scouts too. So resetting your deck is taking all the cards in your discard pile and shuffling them with the remainder of your deck. Then scouting 2 off the top. Dan says, just as a reminder, you probably want to over-succeed on what seems like main story checks. I wonder what is the sense playing this with physical components if almost all things happen in the application. It's a little weird on this battle map setup. I can see that with the battle map. Yeah, I felt the same way about, what was that one we played, that one app game where it was like had a map and everything, and like we had the cards and we used little wooden things to do our
I know what you mean, but I cannot think of it.
yeah, I forget that one. That one I was like, I forgot the map was even there, and I kind of
we always forgot to move stuff around on it.
Yeah. But the battle maps feel like that sometimes. But the journey map scenarios where we have an expanding map out, that I find I feel like that the components are very helpful. But yeah, I see what you're saying, where we could just be like dragging minis in the app and stuff. Oh, Destinies, that's it.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
those
Destinies.
little minis, like Rob would always like, just click around and then be like, oh, I'm actually here.
Yeah, that game I felt that same feeling, was like, why do we even have miniatures in a board? Like, I'm just doing everything in the app. Like, and like your player area is very minimal in that game. It's like you just put a few items down, and you have just like your stats, and you have some dice. Like,
because I think even in Destinies, like it controlled where your character was on the app as well, wasn't it? Like you were kind of telling so it knew where you were. Here it doesn't know where you are.
Yeah, the app doesn't know anything. We could just be lying, which we do sometimes. When we're like screwed something up, we're like, just click through this and pretend we went there and do this. Yeah. Because the app doesn't know where we really are.
Yeah, because everyone loves miniatures in a board. Yeah, exactly.
That is correct.
Exactly.
Minis sell board games. Who knew?
Yeah.
Okay, scouting 2, sorry. Oh, weakness. Cavalry combat. After you test to negate, you may discard the skill to scout 2 and move 1 space without provoking attacks.
Oh, that helps you get out of a jam.
But it's one of my only successes, so that is going on the top. And I'll prepare this weakness for now.
I did the exact same.
Oh, very nice. Okay, continue.
You prepared it? Looks like a good card for you because it works with the ability, right?
It does, but it also helps if I don't have inspiration later.
Okay, now what are we doing?
And this map is too close for that.
You
I think
are
you're
gonna
going
talk to
first,
some
Rob, because you're
people.
going to talk to the people, right?
Yeah, I'll talk to the riders first, I think.
Yeah.
What do you know of the mercenaries? We know that they are a threat that strikes swifter than lightning. What else is important? The riders size you up, comparing your skill to theirs. Agility test 2. I need 2 to succeed. Agility, I have only 2. Probably not going to pass.
Oh.
I did pass.
Wow.
2 successes. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Now in this game is when a nearby hero tests. Am I nearby to myself? I forget in this game if that's a thing.
I don't remember.
I feel like it's not, but I can't remember. Can you just look up like nearby in the rules reference while you're there?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Someone says no and someone says yes.
61 points.
No question mark? Yeah, I'm not sure. Mel will look it up and we'll look it up in 2 seconds. It's just a thought I had when I was reading my card. I was like, some games you can be nearby to yourself, some games you can't. I just don't remember this
A component is not nearby itself.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So you can't be nearby yourself. Perfect. Okay, pass. Yeah, it's just a thought I had when I was looking at my cards. You are suitably impressive to the riders of Rohan, and they begin to elaborate the problems Rohan is facing with the frequent mercenary attacks. The people of Rohan are mostly spread out in small villages with very little reliable commerce between them. If the mercenaries attack one area, the riders struggle to arrive in time to help before the village is destroyed, leaving the surrounding areas short of supplies and burdened with more refugees to feed. They need more warriors to patrol and respond to each attack. Scout 2. So these will go here. Scout 2. Oh, another success was on top.
Wow.
When you test agility, you may discard this to add 1. Yeah, okay, sure, I'll prepare that. I'll put this success on the top. Okay, and then I'll talk to Theoden is negotiating with Lord Denethor, voice raised to battle pitch. I'm going to ask him. Oh, man, the fire I feel like should be interacted with. I feel it. But anyways, tell me of Rohan's struggles. Let's see. Uh-oh. Asking for a moment of Theoden's time allows him a chance to calm down, but he is likely to get just as upset if you press too hard.
Oh, tread carefully.
Test spirit. 3 I have. I don't know how many successes it wants, but I'm probably only going to have 1 or 2, but we'll see. I have 2 inspiration.
Probably 2.
So I'm pulling 3 cards. Oh, okay. I can do Fateless right now. Because I have 3 fates and 1 success.
Oh.
So I could make it 4 successes and go crazy.
I mean,
I don't know if that's when to use this, but I'm going to do it. And these are kind of tests that you don't know what it's looking for. And sometimes there's a certain hidden threshold. Sometimes you might get rewarded the greater successes you have. And you can try it again sometimes. So you can make multiple attempts, or somebody else in the party can make an attempt. So 4, yes. We have not yet lost too much in these mercenary attacks, and they never linger long on the plains, but our riders are somehow always too late in responding. Spread thin as we are, my people rely on their neighbors, and every harvest is critical to my kingdom's survival. We need aid to protect our lands from these sporadic attacks. Theoden's care for even the least among his people is evident, but you know that Rohan is not alone in these troubles. You and a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration. You guys are Mel taking inspiration, I guess?
thank you.
Skyle has 2, I have whatever.
Are you going to take
Oh,
it?
and yeah, I get 1 too, right? I thought it was or. Yeah. And a nearby. Okay, cool. I'm done. Who's next?
You want to go next? What are you thinking?
I was going to do the fire.
Okay, go do the fire. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Get your big boots on and stomp it out.
Yeah.
Fire cracks cheerfully, but the heat is oppressive in such a small room. Bank the fire. You carefully bank the fire, so its light remains bright, but the heat is much diminished. You see the warriors of Gondor and the riders of Rohan breathe easier at their posts. Each hero gains 1 inspiration.
Whoa.
I can have a max
Okay.
of 4.
They're giving us lots of inspiration
Yeah.
here. We're going to need to, like, fight or something. Or we're just making the correct guesses, but I doubt it.
Now it's building up for something here.
Move 1 more if you want.
Oh, I can? I'll
Yeah.
move back here.
Okay. Mel?
Do I just go and talk to the other side? So you talk to...
The only people we haven't interacted with are Sormon and Theoden.
Yeah.
Or no, Denethor. Denethor and Sormon are both where Kyle just moved into. There's also a chest that's sparkling still, but like, I feel like if you can do one of the tests, because if they're the same kind of tests, you might need to do multiple action on them,
Yeah.
or like Kyle can use 2 actions to try to complete one of them next turn if we don't get the successes.
Yeah. Okay, so then
I
I'll
don't
move in
know.
here, but who do I talk to? Which one do you think?
Whatever you want. Denethor or Sormon.
Saruman.
Yeah, that's what I would pick. But again, I'm not sure if that's... Because we're trying to find out about what's going on each side, but...
We haven't asked anyone how the council's going, right?
No, that's the other thing.
Yeah,
We could ask him how the council's going.
It's up to you, Mel. Whatever you want to do.
Now that the room is not as hot and
Yeah, like, are we doing
cleaned up
good?
the table.
Okay, let's try for this one just to see if what type.
You want to do it?
Yeah, so before I do my test, I can look, but I know it's not. I know it's a success, so I don't get the benefit. That's
Okay.
fine. I wanted to keep the success on top.
How's the
Okay,
council
how's
going?
the council going?
Sormon looks offended to be questioned
Uh-oh.
so.
Oh,
Test wisdom, you're looking for 2 to pass. If you are an Astari, which you're
Oh,
not,
no.
add a success. So if Gandalf was questioning him, you'd be a little better at it, but you're obviously not.
All right.
No one else is Gandalf.
My wisdom is 2. 1. I will spend to trade 1 into a success. So
So
I
to
will
pass?
pass, yeah, because I don't want him to be mad at me.
Saruman calmly regards the arguing leaders of Rohan and Gondor. There was once a time when the kingdoms of men were ruled with wisdom and nobility. My memory is long, and the fear and doubt I observe now is a plague growing in the hearts easily corrupted. If my wisdom can help guide this council, let it be toward peace and patience. You may scout too.
Okay, scout 2.
Can you see what his text changed to? Oh, I see.
Just what do you know of the mercenaries that's still there?
Okay, and I think I'll stay in that.
And the other guy I interact with,
Yeah.
you could still ask him how the council's going for him. And we're done.
Yep.
If you guys need to take a break at any point, just say so. We can always take a break. I figure it's the battle map, like it's not gonna be that long as usual, so like, but we can take our time and do whatever. It's all good. The shadow deepens, so you hope it endures. Threat increased by 6. The time has come, and you know that you must seize your chance to address the council at large. Freyahild respectfully coughs to draw attention and begins to report your group's encounter with a mercenary ambush not far from here. Honorable lords, I bring you a warning. These mercenaries are not common sellswords. I fought with them not too far from here. Set this battle map aside. Leave all tokens in their positions. Place a battle map as indicated.
I'll just slide this over here.
Oh, careful, careful.
Oh, I know. Sorry.
Wow. You almost knocked the token. It said leave them where they were, and you knocked tokens from their position.
This is interesting. I don't think we've had this happen before.
We just had
It
that
usually
one
always
with,
clears.
Remember that
No,
one?
but it never leaves
Yeah.
them on it. It always
So
We're
clears
gonna
them.
come
Yeah.
back.
But I think they figured you own enough expansions now. You have enough tokens for multiple battle maps, and you can leave them where they are. Okay. We have been traveling through Gondor and Rohan for some weeks, and everywhere we went, there were burned villages, raided towns, and refugees on the roads. The work of mercenary raiders. That morning, we arrived in a small hamlet on the plains of Rohan, and my heart sank to find it abandoned with the debris scattered in the road. We assumed that the mercenaries had attacked here too, and recently. However, we are soon to learn that the mercenaries were not yet gone from that place. Heroes, as indicated. Place the following terrain: a chest, a barrel, a fountain, and 2 statues.
Do I have the?
No, the fountain's over here.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't.
The
think
big
I have
one.
Fountain.
We have the big circles. You have the little circles. Okay, there we go. There. 2 statues, fountain, chest, barrels. Should be good. The village center is deserted, but its fountain still burbles cheerfully. Oh no,
no,
enemies!
That fight.
Oh, we're actually fighting. A cold voice breaks through your reverie. We were told there were people on our trail. It took you long enough to catch up, but we didn't mind waiting. Prepare for death, unfortunate travelers. Place 1 soldier is indicated. This is the mercenary assassin.
Is it that one? I think it was that one.
What are you looking for? Oh, the type of mini?
Stand? No, the stand.
Display.
Yes, the usual first one they always grab. Yeah, the little cow head one. I don't know what that actually is, but or the bull head. Sorry, maybe. Oh, it is the battle map, truly. Oh, we got 2 elite enemies, so place 1 ruffian on the indicated space.
That's not good.
Yeah, with the bat. Yep, the club or
2
whatever.
of them?
No,
Oh,
just one.
Okay, one.
And he's elite,
And he's-
so he has like the gray one with the
Sure.
fist in the middle. Yep. So we need just 3 of those spear-holding soldier guys. On here-ish, yeah.
Oh, I want to go back to the other map. Oh,
And then we need a ruffian, also with him, but he's his own dude.
oh my god.
Another elite ruffian.
With the orange.
Yeah, with the
flag?
orangey one.
In our space, eh?
He's in our space, yep.
Hmm.
So this is where they were handing out all that inspiration and
Yeah.
scouting and everything was like all for preparing for this. The mercenaries closest to you attack with great haste. Each hero suffers 2 damage and 1 fear. But remember read your equipment because it might help with this. And agility negates. Wait, this stuff's all my descriptor, huh?
All right, agility of 3. 1, 2, 3. So I block 2, and then before you suffer, I may spend one of these to block the other one, or I could spend it for that. So I block all 3.
So I got 2 fates. It says when you test to negate damage or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to convert 2 fates to 2 successes. So I'll spend an inspiration to get 2. And then I'll discard honed agility. When you test agility, you may discard the skill to add a success. So I prevent it all.
Okay, I prevent it also.
So this is all face down, right?
This is regular face up.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, so
you'll
it's
you'll
a-
read it face up, but they'll tell you whether to put it face down, discard it, or keep it face up. Yeah, you can shuffle those. I don't know if I shuffled it. I
Okay.
think I did, but
Give it a quick.
that was yesterday. That was so long ago.
3 things, right? I don't get to choose which one this does, or I can.
Yes, you
right?
Yeah,
do.
you do.
100%. Yeah, you could like
This
take
is
the fear or
fear.
take 1 damage because you probably have ways of if you suffer, you
is-
prevent.
Yeah, when you would suffer any amount of damage,
Yep.
you may prevent
So-
1.
Yep.
Right? But I actually have to like.
So maybe pick the fear.
Yeah.
But then
fear.
what's this again? Like this,
Well, this one too. It's like before you suffer face down damage, you may prevent 1 of that.
well, this is not face down. It would tell you it's face down. So you
I
ignore
need,
that
I
one.
need to spend 2 because then this one will block the 3rd, like the 2nd damage.
Oh, okay.
When you would suffer any amount of damage, you prevent 1.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yep.
success. Okay.
So you
I'm
prevent it all then, basically?
Yeah.
It is useless to regret lowering your guard now, and you find yourself almost grateful that you have the chance to face these mercenaries head on at last. You know that if you're able to defeat every single one of your ambushers, you may be able to glean more information on the growing mercenary threat. Objective updated. Defeat the mercenary raiders. You will need to present your information to the council at 30 threat. Jeez.
So okay.
We gotta kill them that fast? Oh, and something's happening at 18. Hopefully some of them just die.
Oh, I was like, did we already scout? But no, we
No,
already
each
have.
hero resets their deck and scouts too. I'll read that in a sec.
No, I thought I wasn't sure if we'd already done it before that other test, and I was like lost on where we were in the.
It's all good. The app will direct us. Don't worry. The app knows all. Quick, Rob, find a table to clean up. It's your superpower. Yeah, they didn't put a table in this one. Oh no, what do I do?
No, 2 successes.
Maybe I can polish the statues? Guys, the games, good night. Good night, good night, good night.
Right.
You can put them both on the bottom, right?
Yep.
I'll just put them both on top because if we're gonna fight, this is 2 successes.
Remember, you can prepare one.
No, they weren't.
You don't want to put one down for an ability?
They weren't. No.
I don't know. I always feel like I want as many there as possible.
Like if one was.
I don't know. Let me see. Let's
Well,
take
the
a
one
look.
is good because you don't know if you're ever gonna
Well-
test wit or whatever, right?
Misty Mountains Cold song. So you could have sing and you were going to put this away?
Yep.
When you scout, you may reveal 1 fear card to gain an inspiration. And you can discard it at any time. You don't have to keep that out forever. When you test wit, you may discard the skill to add a success. You don't want that just
That
sitting
would
there in
help
case you have a
luck, you
wit,
never
wit
know.
test. Remember, you can always discard them when you want to, or if you need like to fill up the 4th slot and you just discard it. I don't know. I always like putting some out so you have options of things to do. It also thins your deck out so your successes come around more often.
Yes, but I know I have very few successes.
It's better, obviously, to put out the ones that are blank,
Yeah, that's what I.
but they have weaker effect.
Got it.
But that you just put out as like a free success. for wit tests. I don't know. That's just how I look at it, but who knows what I'm doing. All right, scouting. So here's my problem. See, I just pulled 2 successes, but they usually have the most powerful abilities on them because you're taking a success out of your deck. So after you test and negate, you may discard the skill to scout 2 and move 1 space so provoking attacks. That could be very powerful in this one. Or after you test, you may discard the skill to gain inspiration equal to your test result, but also has sprint 1, so I can move a space without wasting an action. I don't really feel like I want to sprint this one. So I'll just put these on the top, but that means I'm ready to fight.
Same. I got 2 successes on top.
Okay. Let's kill them all. So the elite ones hit back the hardest. Obviously, if you don't kill something, they counterattack in this game. Some things counterattack and they become exhausted, which means they won't counterattack if you attack them again. But the elites always counterattack no matter what, even if they're exhausted. If things are exhausted, they won't attack you in the rally phase, which is nice.
Yeah.
Or not the rally phase, the whatever their phase is called. The shadow phase. So, yeah.
The enemy that's in our space, the ruffian with the orange flag, the head 7.
Yeah, let's check all their health and stuff. That's a good idea. So the little guys are only 5s, but anything that's elite gets a health buff usually, or some kind of, well, that's the health buff is they get some traits. So this guy gets a large, this guy's not large, so he's only 5 health. He's bloodthirsty though. When this group attacks, its damage is increased, so you're going to get hit for more damage by them, or by that elite ruffian. This elite mercenary assassin guy, he's like kind of the boss man. You know what? I just thought of something. Classic video game 101. They might be testing us here. If we don't think we can attack them all and get rid of them all, which we might be able to, they're not that big. This might be one of those things where one of these boss men or multiple of these boss men will make the weenies run away when you kill them to make it easier. If it seems like we can't get all this done in enough actions and tests, because our decks literally only have like 3 successes in them, so it's going to be pretty rough to get amount of hits we need, especially with armor. So this could be one of those things where maybe if we kill the mercenary assassin, that makes them all flee, or makes some of them flee, or something like that. Or if we kill 2 of the bosses out of 3, or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing. That's just what runs through my head when I see like, oh, okay, we have only like 1 turn until 18 happens. Your time to defeat the mercenary is running out quick, and then like 2 more chances after that before we hit 30. Or is that the 30? Wait, what? I just clicked on the 30, it went to the 18. What is happening? The early spring air is still chill in your throat, coming harsh as you fight for your life. So what the hell's going to happen at 18? Good or bad?
Bad.
Bad, probably, right?
What's the deal with moving out of a space where there's a guy?
You take a provoke and
You provoke them, which will make them do an attack against you. And from what I remember, it's not necessarily as bad of an attack as when they attack normally, but they're still going to attack normally later, usually, I think. I don't think provoking like exhausts them. I don't think.
So ideally, it would be good if somebody can go first that could potentially take out this enemy in your space.
Then you move to that one because it's 2-way.
Sure. And I have 2 successes on the top for sure. So I'm hitting for sure for 3 with Pierce. It's 6.
Oh yeah, the soldiers is a party of 3, which are all 6 health each. So if that's what Thunder is...
No, Thunder is just 1 shield.
Oh, it permanently reduces the enemy's armor by 1. Yeah. So they don't get it back like they would after each attack. So that's good against these guys have armor. The mercenary dude has armor and sorcery, so he's got magical armor. Yeah, so so soldiers, basically soldiers come with armor, seems to be their thing. So I probably should have kept that card that lets me get out of a space without provoking attacks. Oh yeah, let's check the fountain and stuff too. That's another thing. Does it do anything special? So the fountain's just doing its normal stuff. If you would suffer fear while in a space with a fountain, that fear is suffered face down. If you would test and negate damage or fear while in a space with a fountain, you may reveal 1 additional card. So it's like a protected, kind of helps you defensively. Oh yeah, barrels. We can like use them to knock them and hit the enemies. You can loose barrels, which will like hurt enemies. The chest, you may interact with it to search it. The statues... You may interact with the statue to topple it on an enemy in your space. Does not provoke attacks.
Oh, so it's like the barrels.
Yeah. I don't know what it does to them or how much it does or whatever, but it doesn't. I don't know if it needs a skill test to do it or if just the action happens. I don't remember, but check Assassin's Power. Did I already? Swift Death. This enemy deals additional damage, additional fear and damage, and is more mobile than other enemies. Jeez. So he's gonna be able to move to get us faster, so he'll be on us like really quick.
Mm-hmm.
We probably should get in the middle, but we have to kill the guy in our space, otherwise he attacks us when we try to leave or do any action in his space.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the toppling or the barrels didn't provoke attacks, right? Yeah,
No.
It doesn't. So you could do it. I don't know. You could also wait till more enemies are in the space, maybe. I don't remember
But
if that's
we're
the
not gonna
thing.
be there, then they probably won't go there.
I don't
They'll
know.
all be with us wherever we are. But I think
Well, they only get 2 actions, so
does somebody have enough to attack this guy?
I don't know what's on.
the guy in our space, he is 7.
7.
So I could if I got 3 successes, but I'm only drawing 3 cards. I know I have 2 successes on the top. Oh, I could do strike 2 I have on this thing in play. So I could pitch this for 2 extra hits. So that wouldn't help though, because if I only got 2 successes, I would do 4 in Pierce. He doesn't have armor, so the Pierce doesn't matter.
Oh, then you're one shot.
And then I'm 1 shy with strike 2, so that kind of sucks. So either way, it doesn't save us actions.
Oh, we can check the
much
card
do you have
for
for?
barrels.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
Barrels card. Mel has the terrain ones. In the card tray in front of you, Mel, there's a pile of location-specific stuff. Yeah, I forgot about these things. Oh, yeah, it is wit. You gotta test wit. You need 2 to pass. If you pass, apply 4 hits and stun.
Ooh.
And stun is... this attack exhausts the enemy group. If the group is elite, it also cannot counterattack this attack. And discard the barrels. Interact with the barrels does not provoke attacks. Statue. You may interact with a statue to test might. You need 2 to pass. If you pass, apply 4 hits and thunder, which will permanently bust an armor, to an enemy in your space and discard the statue. Does not provoke attacks. Cool. Well, I could just start by attacking this guy, but I don't know if I'll kill him. It might in 2 actions, maybe. Sure.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know.
You know you have 2 successes.
I want to go at the guy that has armor.
So like I
But
could do the barrel test and then try and attack him after.
Yeah, you go first,
Okay, you
maybe.
go first.
Because if I'm able to get out of the space, I'll go at this guy.
Interact with the barrels.
Okay. Interact with the barrel. That's me. Loose the barrels. Barrels are stacked high, filled with something that sloshes. Test wisdom, looking for 2 to pass.
What? I guess it's random.
What the?
Oh, I guess they're different barrels.
But they aren't sparkling to change the default. I didn't know that's a thing.
Well,
That a bug maybe? But anyways,
your wisdom 3.
sure, yeah, just test, I guess.
Gotta be a success. Nope.
Mm.
Oh wait, I mean I could throw 2 in.
It'll do. Oh,
Sure. Throw 2 in.
Pass. The stack collapses, sending barrels rolling everywhere. Apply 4 hits and stun to a nearby enemy, then discard the barrels. Oh, nearby.
Nearby.
I think we still want to go after the guy in our space.
yeah, because if he's stunned, then we can get out of here.
Yeah, we don't.
technically.
Yeah, that might work actually. 4 hits and stun. So it's this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking a nap.
Sleeping, okay.
But if you attack him, I think he still counterattacks. But
Yeah, because I'm attacking. He's only got 3 left.
you just can't counterattack that.
Oh yeah, so you could probably.
I might as well attack him.
But
We need to kill them all anyway, so like I'm not opposed to that.
yeah, you have a second action, so like you're there already.
Do agility.
And he won't hit you back if you do miss.
Well, the problem is.
Yeah, he will. I think elites always counterattack.
Yeah.
He just won't counterattack the
But
attack
only
you stun him
Oh,
on.
you need 2 successes.
Then he won't be stunned anymore? Or he still will be?
Yeah, he'll still be stunned for the
Yeah,
rest of the
he'll be
turn, I
fine.
think. Like he won't attack us in the shadow phase either.
Sure. See what happens.
You want to attack him?
Yep, no clue what I'm going to draw, so...
What are you
Alright,
attacking with?
I mean, I kind of have to... I have
Oh,
to gain-
yeah.
Ability or
yeah.
might? What are you good with? Oh, might for now, right? Is your higher thing 3?
Yeah, but that's only 2 hits.
No.
It doesn't matter. That's just
This just lets you pick what you're testing, and then with the successes you get, you spend them on these items.
Oh, right.
And you can
Yeah,
only
yeah,
buy each one once.
I see.
Think of it like a
Yeah,
menu.
Might 1.
well, there you go.
2.
Whoa.
Oh, there's all 3.
Oh,
What the heck, man? So, 5 hits and sunder?
Yeah.
Move 1 ruffian. You are a nearby hero. Gain an inspiration. Take it.
You need it.
Oh, yeah, but there's stuff that could happen after?
Well, I could do this. After you gain inspiration, you may discard the skill to gain 1 additional inspiration in Scout 1.
Sure.
Sure, I'll do that.
Got 1. You can prepare it, put it on the top or the bottom.
Prepare that.
Okay.
Do you want to go to the armor guy now, Rob?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I won't get to kill him or anything, but I just want to get started on him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have range or anything, which would be awesome, but yeah, snuck behind him.
Wait, were you going to go there?
Nope.
Oh.
I think I can kill this guy. I think that guy's 5, if I remember.
All right. I will attack with spirits. Of 3.
Got him.
3 successes. I can strike 2 also if I need to.
I think we calculated it with
7 with
one
Pierce. Well, we were looking at the other
Oh,
guy.
we were looking at the other guy. You're right. Oh, you got him.
Wow.
Wow, look at you guys. Just clearing the board.
Sweet.
Once per round, you're it's okay. Remove mercenary assassin. You are a nearby hero. Gain inspiration. Am I nearby anybody? No. Okay, sorry. I'm maxed out at 4 now. Oh, got 2 lore.
Oh, you were right here, maybe.
You expect the mercenary assassin to have final words after your mighty blow, but you get no more information from that cold voice. Whoever sent these mercenaries to kill you, they take care that their allies fear revealing them more than death itself. Yeah, because it's Soron who's did it. He's behind everything. I know it. Lore increases by 2.
No, they don't run away.
Yeah, so I was wrong about that. I think we're just, I don't know if we're getting lucky, but we definitely can kill them all, I would seem, if our luck keeps going this way, but...
Can you just tell me Elite Ruffian 5?
5/5, he hits really bad back, so
Okay.
it hits
Well,
more
I might
damage.
be able to kill him one shot. We'll see.
Okay.
I have 2 successes on top. I just need 1 more. So let's see. We're going to go here.
Yeah.
And then we are going to attack with Wit, which is 4. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. And 4. Got it. 3 successes. So that's just 5 hits and Pierce.
5?
Yep.
Remove 1 ruffian. You are a nearby hero. Gain 1 inspiration. Just take it.
I'll take it, yeah. I didn't do my ability because I knew I didn't have it on top either. Sorry. If anybody's yelling at me.
Do you want to move 1
yeah.
space anywhere?
The
fountain. Yeah, go to the fountain.
Yeah, I'll go to the fountain. I need
Protect
protection.
yourself.
Okay.
All right. We're all done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the little party of 3. They want to move 2 and attack Bilbo if they can.
Yep.
We'll just put them on the fountain.
I need the fountain thing again. So
The soldier hacks downward with their entire strength, using the full length of the pole arm they wield. Test might to negate. So it's 3 damage and 1 fear. After this attack, if there's more than 1 enemy figure in this space, discard 1 prepared card.
Okay.
So there obviously will be.
Yeah, you're revealing an additional card.
What am I testing might? So it's 2. And then I'm revealing an additional, so 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And there's something about treating it all face down, right? If you suffer anything or whatever.
Well, if you would suffer fear while in a space with a fountain, that fear is suffered face down. Yeah.
Okay. So I can block 2 of whatever's coming in. I will block the 2 damage.
If you have any prepared cards to use, you're going to lose 1, but you have your weakness there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just toss that.
Yep.
It doesn't matter then.
I can't use any of these. That's fine. Okay, so I'll block 2 damage. So I'll take 1 damage and 1 fear. And sorry, they're coming face down.
The fear is
fear
face
is-
down, but read your armor. Can it prevent any that you're
Oh,
suffering?
before you suffer damage or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that. So then I'll spend 1 to prevent the damage because I can't take damage.
And then the fear is face down because you're on a fountain.
Down. Okay, these are on.
Is damage like your low
Yeah, I
threshold?
only have 3.
Gotcha. So you have to discard a prepared card, Mel.
Discard prepared card. Sorry.
Okay, the ruffians move into and attacking Freahild.
Or
No, it's only if it can't get to its target, it'll go to the closest hero. If it can't get to anybody with moving 2, you don't move it at all, and then you select no target, and then
I
it'll
see.
tell you what to do.
yeah.
Your foe swings a heavy warhammer as easily as you would a toy wooden sword. 2 damage, might negates. 1, 2, 3. When you test negate damage or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to convert 2 fates to 2 successes. 1 inspiration to convert 2 fates to 2 successes.
Got it.
After you, nearby hero suffers. Oh, am I nearby? Was I nearby to somebody?
Yep, me.
Once per round, after you or a nearby hero suffers damage or fear, that hero may gain 1 inspiration.
Oh,
You can have an inspiration.
thank you.
Yeah, I gotta remember my horse, of course.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yep, you block.
But if I ever took damage, I could prevent 1 too. So, but like, yeah. Okay, sweet. Shadow deepens, so hope it endures. Threat increased by 6.
Ding ding. Oh yeah.
The brutal mercenaries never retreat, pressing you. Oh, they'll probably add more enemies. Pressing you to the very limits of your endurance. Each hero tests might, needs 2 to pass. Each hero fails, discards 1 prepared card.
My 2.
I'll just fail because I don't care about
Oh, I'm
discarding
gonna fail
my
too.
weakness. Oh, at 24, something's going to happen. Reset your deck and scout 2.
Oh, I do have 4 successes.
Can says we had a kind of meme that the horse is laughing at nearby heroes taking damage, and that inspires them to fight better.
Nice.
I picture like that horse. What was that movie our daughter watched all the time with the white horse?
Rapunzel?
We had the card in Lacrana. Yeah. What's the horse name again?
Maximus?
Yes, Maximus. I picture that guy when you say that, Dan.
Oh.
Maximus from Tangled.
Or Tangled. Not
Laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, laughing. Because that horse was white like this horse and was kind of funny. Yes. I've seen that movie 400 times. Not by choice. Okay. Anyways, we're scouting 2. Okay, cavalry combat. I must have 8 of these cards in my deck. I see them a lot. I think I have 2, but ancient wisdom when you test. Yeah. We'll prepare ancient wisdom. We'll put the success on top. Action phase.
And then can we do a quick break for the action phase before we
Yeah.
do anything?
We
Sorry.
can take a quick couple minute break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. What are we doing? We're back to action phase, right? We scouted.
Yep.
Okay. What do
Do
you
you
want to do?
attempt to fight the guy in your space, or
Sure. Yep.
and
Yep.
then
Yep.
maybe potentially Kyle and I can try to fight some of these guys.
Okay. So test spirit of 3. 1, 2. Whoa.
Whoa.
I freaking.
Wow.
Yeah, if we just went to go to a break, you would have thought I set my deck up again. 3 successes.
But you.
But that's
put
more than
one
I
on-
need.
Did you put one on the top?
I did put one on the top,
Yeah.
yes. But it's like, okay. Sure. Hopefully it's like this when we're playing in the later scenarios when it
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
matters. Not these like intro scenarios where I don't care. I think it'll be gentle.
No.
So I got 7 and Pierce, I guess. Can I like save a success for another time? Is that a way to store a success? Move the ruffian. You are a nearby hero. Gain inspiration. Mel, you take an inspiration. Bilbo.
Thank you.
Don't think anything. The statue can hit nearby, right? I feel like because the other one said it could do a nearby enemy. But did the barrel say nearby on the card? Oh, it does say nearby. Does this say nearby?
It says enemy in your space.
Oh, okay, never mind. I won't do it then.
Makes sense. Barrels roll.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, okay.
Unless it's like 14 feet tall.
So what I'll do then, I should probably move into the space to be ready to attack next, but I think also moving into the space with the chest for next round might be good too. So I'll just do that. I think you guys will be okay with that, or somebody, Mel might be. I don't know.
Well,
I'm not good with all three, but
Oh, 3. Yeah, there's 3 enemies.
but if Kyle's there to help as well.
How much are they? Hold on. Oh, they have armor too.
I have Pierce, so
So
potentially.
do I. All right, let's not screw around. I'll go in the space. Plus, getting hit in there is better too. And they won't leave if they go to attack a different hero.
True.
Like if we're all there. Okay, I'm done. Next.
Do you want to go first, and then
Sure.
I'll clean
Sure.
up some if there's leftovers.
You'll mop the floor.
Get him.
Okay.
Look at
go
the
in.
circle.
Let's
That's
attack.
so cute. We're all hanging around the fountain.
Ring around the fountain.
All right, let's attack. Might of 3. 1, 2. Need.
3.
So the max you can spend is only 3 successes anyway. So, but do you have something prepared that can help out instead or in addition?
No.
Okay. So if you want to spend inspiration, you can get your max.
Yep.
What is it?
5 and Sunder.
Oh, Sunder. Permanent. Okay, they're going to counterattack. Your foe uses weaving motions to force you to step lightly to avoid the wickedly sharp blade. Test agility to negate 3 damage and 1 fear. So
That's a lot.
agility test.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he has armor to prevent. It's a 3-man army.
But that's why I'm
2.
happy that he went first.
1,
But if somebody could have killed one of them
I know.
first, they wouldn't hit back as hard.
I know. 3, block 3.
Yeah, block the fear and 1 damage.
Then can you do anything here or here to prevent when you suffer?
Rob's horse can do something.
Oh yeah.
Potentially, if he suffers.
After a
it.
nearby hero suffers damage or fear, that hero gains inspiration.
So you can block another damage.
Okay, so you block 2 damage and a fear so far, right?
Yeah, and then I'll just take 1 damage.
1 damage.
Yep.
You already took that. And what's this again?
No, I didn't. This is face down. Before you suffer, face down.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
this is not. But then,
No, I'm just going to do that.
Oh, that just lets you prepare. Yeah, yeah.
okay, so here's your
Yeah.
damage.
It's meant to like cycle my.
It's not
main
face
one.
down, right?
Nope.
Flip this card face down. It's weariness.
And then it's up to Rob if he wants to use the horse.
Yeah, yeah. You can have inspiration,
Okay.
and then if you want to prepare something
Yeah,
out of your
once per round, when you
discard.
suffer damage after resolving all from a single source, you may prepare 1 skill from your discard. Sure, I'll just do time of need.
Okay.
And then
Well-
my turn. No, go ahead.
No, yeah, I guess we won't be attacking these. That's fine. I'm good.
All right, my turn. I will attack with
Kyle can only attack once? Oh, he was
Yeah, 'cause he
moved
moved
in?
in, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm attacking with wit for 4. I know I have. Oh, sorry. Before I do that,
Yes.
before I interact, I look at it and I see that it's
No, this is attacking, not interacting.
interacting.
Interacting is interacting with a token.
Oh, okay.
Traveling is moving, and attacking is attacking.
Okay, so then never mind. 1,
Those are the 3 actions.
2, 3, 4. So that's 2
Oh,
plus 1. So that's 3 successes, which does 5 hits with pierce.
Remove a soldier. Oh yeah, they can only
Yeah.
counterattack once
Yeah,
because
that's what I wondered.
they're regular dudes and they exhaust.
Yeah.
I see. You let Kyle take the hits, then they hit their tired.
Well,
and-
yeah.
just
'Cause
a question on some of my ability. Once per round, when you suffer damage, is like the cards that I use for that test in my discard already, or are they still up here?
I don't know the
I don't
timing
know
on
the
that.
timing of that either.
Because I would have put this one as a prep.
We
card.
did this before. I remember this came up because you used to have an ability with somebody else. You're playing that like cycle stuff. I don't know.
It's fine. I can look it up later.
Yeah,
I should.
I don't think it matters that much, but it
Well,
will matter
It
later.
will matter eventually.
Can you pass me the rules of reference? I'll browse through it while you
Yeah,
guys are
I'm just
going.
gonna attack again as
Oh,
my
okay.
second action. And I get to look again at
Or here, if you want to
4.
look up like skill test and see if there's like a timing on it, like if it says like resolve the skill or preventing damage or like preventing damage. However that or preventing
Prevent.
prevent yeah.
So I got 2 successes on that, which is 3 hits with pierce. Which is another one gone. That's good.
Move a soldier.
Okay. And then that's my turn. That's us done.
All of us.
Yeah.
Threat increases by 6. In a rare moment of calm amidst combat, you measure the state of the battlefield against your remaining strength. Each hero suffers fear equal to the number of enemy figures on the map. Spirit negates. So we only have
just
one enemy
one.
figure.
Spirit negates 3. What are we suffering?
1 fear.
Fear. Sure, I'll suffer a fear.
Spirit.
Yeah, just do a spirit test of 4, and you just need like 1 to prevent it. Unless you don't.
Flip his card face down.
I got it.
Yeah, I know. I feel like taking a little bit is not the worst.
Yeah, I'm okay to take 1 or 2. Like I have 7 I can hold, so
I can only hold
if
4.
I get up to like 4, I'm okay, and then I'm starting to panic.
No, I hate fear.
I feel like we're halfway.
Yeah, I'm
there
gonna spend it.
anyways, so
I'll prevent. Each hero resets their deck, then scouts to
1 enemy left. We can do it.
That's right.
I'll prep Clever Wit because that'll help in my attacks if needed. And I'll put Ancient Wisdom on the top because it has the fade icon.
Not clear.
No. I need something with like timing.
I don't think it gets that serious
I don't think
into
so
it.
either.
Well, I guess that's like
But it's just a test. Like
what? Yeah,
I see.
yeah. It's like you'd have to see what.
Like if test just says like pull cards off the top of the deck, check successes, discard cards, I think you would just do the ability after. Like it all that's
Yeah, as long as I'm discarding, then
yeah. Skill tests 100. Test is a measure, blah, blah. Step 1, reveal cards. Hero reveals number of cards, blah, blah. Top card. Game effect causes hero reveal more or fewer. A hero always reveals a minimum of 1 while performing a test, even if the number revealed is modified below 1. If there are multiple game effects that alter the number of skill cards, all of those effects are calculated before any cards are revealed. Text on all revealed cards is ignored. Step 2, convert fate. Okay. Step 3, calculate results. Heroes performing tests to negate damage or fear. They suffer 1 fear for each success icon test produces. After calculating the results of the test, the hero discards all skill cards that are revealed during the test. If the timing of an ability uses the language after you test, the hero resolving the ability can do so after the calculate results step of any test.
Well, when do you suffer fear, though? Or damage?
Well, that would be like the results of the test.
Yeah, results. So that's before you discard? I think that's what you read.
I don't know. Do whatever. Discard it and pull cards out. I think you're fine. Thank you for subscribing, Mr. Epi1990. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Okay. I scout. I shuffle, but didn't scout.
What's the deal? So I knock a card out of here and it goes to my discard?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you won't see it again until you cycle around again. Oh, I didn't know I had this card. Should have took that fear. During your turn, you may discard the skill to discard a fear.
Oh,
Okay, that's the thing. Now I know I can take some fear and I have a way to maybe get rid of it. Then time and need. You do not reveal any success, you may discard. Yeah, I like time and need. I'm going to keep it there. But that's a double fate also. I'll put it on the bottom though. Okay.
who wants to kill the enemy?
Needs 5,
Mm-hmm.
but 6 with the armor. Or Pierce ignores it. I don't know. I have Pierce.
I mean,
You have Sunder. Which technically you get the Sunder. If you get 3 successes, you kill him. If I get 3, I kill him.
I need 3 to kill him as well, yeah. So I need whoever.
But we can use multiple actions. I'll just.
I mean, ideally, we don't want to.
Yeah.
Unless.
I'll let you, one of you guys go first.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Sunder would probably be the right play first in case he does miss. Because if it can, yeah, you can permanently reduce an armor for like us testing also. But that means you're going to need to attack back because you go first.
yeah, but it's 1.
But
You have better
you are,
defense, right?
yeah, you
Well,
are kind of the guy that's
take-
okay with getting hit.
1. I'm using might.
You are the punching bag of the party.
2, and my blank. Great. Doesn't help.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The fear would have been suffered face down because we're in the fountain too. So I was so afraid of the fear of having something permanent happen, but it would have been face down anyway.
So I'll do 3 hits and Sunder.
It won't be as hard of an attack. There's only one guy left. Fighting a combatant with pole arm forces you to choose between stepping in close enough to entangle their reach or staying at a distance to better react to their movements. Test wit to negate 2 damage. Before this attack, each hero in a space with a soldier enemy group suffers 1 damage.
Oh.
So, but
Yeah, shield.
Uh,
Stop that. I'll stop it with the
once per
shield.
round, when you would suffer any amount of damage, you may prevent 1 damage.
I don't have any inspiration to prevent it.
Yeah, just like
so.
if
Oh,
case so we don't
yeah.
forget.
But it
It's all
goes face down, right? Because we're in the fountain?
for damage, no. But if you test to negate damage or fear while in the space of the fountain, you may reveal 1 additional card.
Oh, no, this is.
You're just suffering damage. So if your armor or anything helps you,
I don't have any.
so just suffer the damage.
Flip 1 damage in fear, face up, then discard this card.
It just
Okay.
gets shuffled back in.
I will.
So I'm testing wit, right?
Yes.
Okay, wit, and then I get 1 extra card for the fountain,
Yes.
and then I get 1 extra card for this raven companion. When you test wit, reveal 1 additional card, and then it doesn't go away. So just
Look at this
Oh,
guy.
nice.
He's got a bird friend. Oh, that's what's on his shoulder.
Yeah.
He's got a little bird on his shoulder. I was wondering what that was all about. Oops. When you test wit, reveal one additional card. Oh, and also could rest. Okay.
This card just doesn't get discarded.
No, it's like a
Which is cool.
permanent
Yeah.
Unless you do the rest on it or you want to get rid of it. You can
Right.
discard it when you
Okay,
go to
so
reset your
I'm
deck.
doing 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got
2
it.
Success. Got it.
Okay. Want to attack again or
Might as well.
it's 2 hits.
So
You see one success.
There it is. What is it? How many?
2 hits.
Remove 1 soldier and you or nearby hero gain inspiration. Oh yeah, did you just suffer damage right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
did.
you did?
Yeah, and then
Oh,
it
but then it
flipped
went
one of
away.
these. Yeah.
You're nearby. Here, take an inspiration
Thanks.
from a horse. Okay, I'll go next. All right, cool. I'll just move here and interact with the chest. You fell for my tricks. You may interact with the chest to search it. You pore over the contents of the chest, papers and tomes of every age, wearing out your eyes and mind. Test wisdom. You need 2 to pass. Of course, I passed.
Of course.
Of course it does.
I got my freaking weakness on top there, though. Finally, your diligence pays off. Lore increases by 4.
Yes.
We're going to get those new upgrades sooner than expected. All right, that makes sense.
Can you search again? Is it gone?
No. You've thoroughly searched the chest.
Go topple some
Mel?
statues.
Can I do anything with this fountain?
Oh yeah, the barrels should be gone. We rolled them.
Oh, yeah. Can I interact with this fountain?
Toss a coin.
Nope.
No.
Toss a
Can I
coin,
interact
Richard.
with anything?
Just the statue.
Okay, I'll just do it because I want to.
You gonna topple it?
Yeah, because I just want to get an extra success or thing before we go. So before I interact, I'll look at the top. It is a thing, so I'll get a success or I get an inspiration. Sorry, and then
That's might of 2.
might have
Statue's
2.
made of heavy stone.
1, 2. I fail.
Wow.
Statue stands firm.
I just really wanted to get the inspiration before we go back to the room, and I'm done.
If we go back.
Well, I assume like
I think that's what
there's
30
no
is.
other enemies, and
The last of the mercenary ambushers falls before your assault, and finally you have a chance to catch your breath. Searching the area and your fallen foes, you find evidence that these warriors traveled great distances to reach Rohan. Opportunistic soldiers would not have traveled half so far unless they were organized and supplied by a powerful foe. Now that you have confirmed your suspicions that the mercenary attacks on Gondor and Rohan are linked through a hidden foe, you must inform Lord Denethor and King Theoden. Each hero gains an inspiration. Shadow deepens, so hope endures. Threat increases by 6. Barahild's thoughts return to the present moment, and the council turns their attention to your fellowship, now gathered to report information you earned through combat. Honorable lords, I encountered mercenary raiders not too far from here. I still have the wounds from that battle. I bring you a warning. These are no common sellswords. There's greater force at work. Clear this battle map. Retrieve the set-aside battle map and place it as indicated. It's kind of like this, right? I think.
Yep.
Look good.
Mhm.
Yep.
You gather to present your information together. Place the heroes as indicated. As your story unfolds, you see the unease grow in both Denethor and Theoden. Saruman is grave and silent. Finally, you have reported all you have learned, but you can see by the dour looks on every face that you will have to do more to convince the council that your words are true. Final objective: convince Denethor and Theoden to listen to your information. Listen to me! Shake them very hard. Rally phase. Each hero resets their deck, then scouts to
I'm gonna prepare ancient wisdom, discarding my weakness.
Let's put both these successes on the top.
The hey, on the top.
Okay.
Only one thing glistening.
Which is that chest that was partially open, we never looked in. But again, that's not the final objective, but maybe.
Oh, every chest gives 4 lore. It's written on the terrain card.
Oh, no way. But this one's special, so we can't, that's not guaranteed on here.
Oh, you may interact with the chest for 2 wisdom. If you pass, discard the chest and lore increases by 4.
Well, that's boring.
Well, that is interesting to know.
I was assuming because the chest, I assumed,
Just
I didn't
surprised
read
every
through those.
time. Oh,
Yeah, we just had no idea. Wow.
Someone needs to go clip all of the times we've opened chests in every campaign, put them together in one little compilation of us going, oh, 4 lore, amazing.
Oh. Oh my god. Thank you.
Hannah, thank you so much.
Oh my god. We're ding dong.
I'm always like hoping for this amazing thing, but it usually tells you some kind of story too with it and stuff sometimes. But yeah, that's funny.
Oh, after you do the special, it becomes the normal 4 lore. So even if it is a
okay.
special chest,
Oh, I
it
got you.
becomes
Okay.
4 lore after.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
Well, let's get the chest, everyone.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Read the card. Read the card.
I haven't read all those cards.
I don't either. I just go by what
Just
you
Yeah.
like the apple tell us.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, the app will take care of it.
Okay, now we always will be going after the chest.
All right, so what do we want to do here? We need to try to.
Yeah, just see what the options are. Talk to them.
So Sormon
Same
still,
thing.
you can ask what's missing.
I think we got to talk to one
Because
of
it
them.
literally paused in the middle of what was happening, so everything should be the same. Just we told them some new information.
Oh,
Oh,
convince
convince Theoden of your
Yeah,
information.
You didn't click on that guy. The
now.
lovely.
The table's in the way.
Oh man. Denethor, I don't think we've interacted with.
Tell me
No.
of Gondor's struggles. Yeah, we did that.
How's the council? Convince Denethor of your information.
Hmm.
Convincing is probably like us doing skill checks over and over again.
Yeah, we probably need to do multiple. So, does somebody want to go first? Or
What about the
I
people
will.
in the corner?
I don't know that we worry about the people
The
in the
friends?
corner.
I know. Do they have anything?
No.
Oh, it's just
Just name, yeah, whatever we haven't asked.
How's it going?
I think we just try to convince.
Sure. I'll just go if no one wants to go, and I'll go here again
Okay.
and try to convince this dude.
Let's see what
Theoden.
the test is.
You lay out the facts of your encounter, which village you found deserted, and how far you would travel to find the ambush waiting for you. Heroes collectively test wisdom.
Oh.
Input the number of successes.
Super.
One of these.
Wisdom is 2.
1, 2, 3. I got
1.
3, 4. I'll add in.
I'll add in 2.
I can put it too.
Remember, we have to do the other one too, probably. So,
Mhm.
so how much total? I have 4,
8 total.
Yeah, 4, 2, and 2.
8 total. When you finish your explanation, Theoden is in a state of high fury. Nothing will stop the combined might of Gondor and Rohan in hunting down whatever foe thinks to challenge us. Our alliance will from this day forward be as solid as the very mountains that separate our lands. Each hero becomes determined. What is determined again?
Determined. There's yours and Kyle's.
Determined. When you test, you may discard this boon to discard any number of cards from the test and reveal that many additional cards.
I
Oh,
like
I
that
remember.
one.
Yeah, I remember this
Yeah.
one. That's very good. Okay, so this is gone. These are discarded.
Makes it easier to convince again.
I mean,
So
Oh, he's not convinced.
you can keep trying to convince.
How much did we need?
I don't know. I'll do it again.
You don't have
3 each?
another action because you moved.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never
Oh.
mind. Go ahead. Whoever's next.
I'll go there and try again. Oh, sorry. Before I interact,
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna
There's
gain.
no back.
No. It's okay. It's okay. Got it.
Okay.
Collectively, same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2.
Yeah. It looks like we're just continuing on the same test.
1, 2.
I only got one this time.
I've got 2.
I've got 2.
Oh, I could do determined again. Yeah, I'll do determined, discard 2, and draw 2 to replace it.
Keep these up.
And then anyone get like a ton of fates? Probably okay with what's
I
here.
have 2.
I got 2.
Because we have to work on the other guy too, probably.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're
at 5.
5 unless he puts some of those in.
5 on top of the 8
Yeah.
that we already did. That's probably
probably only need like
10.
10. I'll not.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
with the
don't do it.
5.
I
And
shouldn't
if
have
not,
done
then
that
Kyle
thing.
has to do it on his.
Well, I'm not determined anymore, but I shouldn't have done it. That's okay.
So 5. Oh,
Uh-oh.
well.
The same thing, and each hero becomes determined. So we didn't get
Do we
there.
need to go to the other side? Like maybe we need to
Yeah.
mix them both instead
Yeah.
of one and then one?
Yeah, I'd start
Or
on
is
the
it
other
like-
guy.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll do that.
Yeah, because he still just has the same thing.
Yeah.
You're going over to Thor.
Convince.
You want to convince him?
Yeah, might as well.
You speak fervently, trying to break through Denethor's fear and distrust, convincing him with the information you found. Heroes collectively test wisdom, input the number of successes. Maybe there's something else you gotta do first. I don't know. Oh, I was hoping to get no successes so I could pop time on need, but
Can I look through my discard?
yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh. So there's no more successes left.
Well, you have 4 total?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I do too, and that's why I keep seeing. I didn't know. I thought I only had 3 in my deck.
Wait.
I have 2.
I guess.
Oh no, yeah, I do have 4. Oh, okay, that makes more sense now. I'm down to 1 card left in my deck.
Oh. I don't know how many blanks I have.
We got a weakness in there. Is that in your discard?
Yeah, it's in here.
Oh, okay.
Like I could do determined, get rid of these. Sorry, get rid of this and hope for another one.
So you can use time of need? That's what I'm thinking of doing too. Exact same thing.
But I think I'm pretty sure I have all my blanks
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
out. Yeah, I'll try it.
And then I'll use time of need to get 4
Oh, you got
successes.
it.
Got it.
4
Did
successes.
you use your determined too, Rob?
Yep. I'll just keep it here just in
Okay.
case you get it right back.
Oh, yeah.
So I have 4.
I have 3.
I have 2.
That's 9.
I'm sure. Yeah, I definitely.
You did all of yours. She doesn't have any blanks. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, I just didn't draw enough cards.
Eventually, Denethor nods along with your report. Yes, it is clear to me now that there is some other foe lurking in the shadows beyond the borders of both Gondor and Rohan. Only together will we be victorious against such an enemy. The heroes collectively gain 3 inspiration. We
20?
each
20?
get 1. Yep. I like everyone has 2. Might as well. Yeah. Oh, 4 lore we got there. Did we win? Yes. So you did have to do both sides. I bet the first guy was already done after the first one.
And we
just
wasted our time on that.
Yeah.
We should have went for the chest.
Yeah, we should have.
Whoops. The information you gathered from the mercenary raiders has convinced the council King Theoden agrees to travel with Lord Denethor as far as Edoras and discuss potential strategies for coordinating their forces along the way. You will accompany them, consult with both leaders, and continue to help both Gondor and Rohan in the coming war. The heroes win.
Yes.
Lore increases by 4. Each hero gains or receives 4 experience. In thanks for your participation in the council, Rohan and Gondor have arranged a gift for each of you.
Oh, yes. We love
I get
gifts.
nothing because I already have a horse. Each hero will gain 1 mount. Place the pack mule, friendly pony, war charger, traveler's horse, and swift steed face up in the play area.
Yeah, I like those names.
Ooh, I want a horse.
Of course.
I want the war charge.
Okay, hold on. I
Swift
bet they
speed
all.
I want, I think. Probably moves.
Give me a minute.
Gives
Take-
you more move.
Swift
the friendly
steed,
pony.
steed.
Once per round, when you move out of a space, you may ignore enemies in that space. At the end of your turn, if you moved 3 or more spaces this turn, gain 1 inspiration. Yes, this is the one I'd like.
Okay, so I'm just ripping through mounts here, and I thought it was going to be like all the mounts we have, but I'm not going to show them all. But there's obviously some that we might get later, like Meadowheart.
Oh.
So I'm sure we're getting like weaker ones at the beginning.
That guy has symbols.
I know.
Yeah, they
Wow.
probably attack.
Yep. There's other ones I'm skipping by, but like Grumblebum,
Oh.
like a freaking bear. There's a eagle.
Grumble bum.
Is Traveler's Horse one?
Yeah. Heroes up to 2 spaces away are nearby you. You are nearby heroes up to 2 spaces away.
So Mel should not take this
Yeah.
one.
No.
Interact with a token. Oh, sorry. As an action, I guess. Interact with a token in an adjacent
That's an
space.
action to do that.
May only use this action once per
That's
round.
great. So you don't have to go in where enemies are. You could be adjacent to them, interact with the token without
Saves lots
provoking.
of move.
The only problem is this hurts you because we'd be nearby you if one of us had this. I'm not taking any. I'm just going to keep my same horse. But War Charger's one. Hey, that's that horse that's on the art of the armor I use in the LCG we're playing.
Oh.
That I exhaust to discard a shadow card.
Oh, yes, yes.
Destria or whatever it says.
Oh, so for 1 success, this does 2 hits, and once per round, when you attack, you may add Sunder and Stun to that attack.
So just to be clear, you can dual wield in this game. So if Kyle, for example, has his axe here, his hatchet, if he chooses to use Might in an attack, he can test Might and spend the successes on both these cards. But if he chooses to use Wisdom to attack, he can't spend Wisdom on things on this card.
Yeah.
Or Agility, vice versa. So if you want to pair stuff, it gives you more options to choose from when you're picking where to spend your experience or your successes.
Especially later when you have more successes in your deck.
Mm-hmm.
And his Friendly Pony one?
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is what you'll take, Mel, because you're Bilbo and you're a Hobbit and you should only have little ponies.
No, I'd like the big steed.
Once per round after you perform a spirit test, a hero in your space may gain 1 inspiration or flip 1 fear face down. If you are a Hobbit, that hero may do
I
both.
don't want this one.
You don't want Bill the Pony?
This one.
And then there's Pack Mule.
Spirit test. Okay.
You can have up to 2 additional prepared skills. What?
Whoa.
Oh.
Once per round, when you would discard a prepared skill, you may place that skill on top of your deck instead. So you could prep your success ones and use them for their amazing abilities and then plop them on the top. Oh my.
I think I still want the steed
And that's it.
faster.
So yeah, these other cool ones, man. Like later, I guess we'll get an option, or maybe we can find them in the story.
Did one stand out to you?
Here, you can look through them all, spread them out, do whatever you want. I'm assuming that's what it's about to do with us.
Hold on. That's my hatchet.
And Balin. Look at. You're gonna lock it in. The app's like Balin.
Oh,
Pick
which
one.
one do you want? Do you have one that?
You get first pick according to the app. I don't know why they gave you first choice.
Yeah.
Oh, because wasn't that my attack? The last one? No.
Oh, this is after
no, but that was my combo with.
The app doesn't know that.
Whatever
gotta be a
you
reason.
do, maybe you
Oh, yeah,
were,
it doesn't
you were
know.
first in the line, weren't you?
Yeah, I probably selected you first.
Maybe.
The app likes Kyle better.
Oh,
It knows.
So does the chat.
What up, Nick? How many players showed up? Was it fun? Did you win? And how did you get there in time? I thought you can't make it there in time. Did you leave work early? Did you call in sick today?
This one's really good with you, but
No, like this one's not great, I don't think.
That's true. I can switch my horse out, but I could take this one instead of another if I want during setup. So I'm assuming I still take a horse and then I just get to pick which one I use when we're setting up.
yeah, that would make sense.
Because it just says during setup, you may equip the Snowbright instead of another mount. So I guess.
Auto stun is so good.
Huh. Yeah, like I'm War Charger or Pack Mule. This guy with his ability.
Yeah, think about your cards, your abilities, what you're trying to do.
I can prep a skill from my discard if I take damage. But this thing is just amazing because.
But you can hold more of them.
Spots. Where does the horse go? It's a trinket?
No, it's before these were designed. Probably you just put it wherever you want. It's really another piece of equipment, but.
Yeah, like swift speeds running around the map. I don't think I would be running around the map.
That was the one that I was thinking might work for me because first of all, it lets me get out of spaces with enemies. So if I'm stuck somewhere by myself, I can use the horse to get out. And then if I do move 3 spaces, like when we're just traveling around, then I can gain inspiration and I can hold 6. So it's just another way for me to build up inspiration to be able to use.
No, Mal, you have to pick the pony. Hobbits can't ride horses.
I don't want to pick the pony.
You can ride on the back of Kyle's horse.
I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, like War Charger.
I want my own
cool,
horse.
But
Oh, you didn't make it there in time. LOL. They let me join round 2 because another person called ahead of time to be late. There's only 8 of us total. Best of ones. 3 rounds. Very casual play. Oh, okay,
nice,
okay.
Nice.
I still haven't gone yet. One of these Wednesdays I'll go when Kyle doesn't want to play on Wednesday. But I'm down. I'm okay. I get to play tomorrow. I'm happy. If we play on Sunday, it's good. No, just Black Knight does their Wednesdays.
I'm saying you could have gone last week. Yeah.
No, I
we had
couldn't. No,
we were so busy last week.
Yeah, I would like pack mule.
You take whatever
Take
you
it.
want.
Don't let Mel influence you.
I didn't say
Like
anything.
war charge is cool, but it's only just like 2 extra hits, but 2 extra hits.
But when you get that extra success, or you spend this, or you do time of need, you have all the successes you can spend on one attack to do extra hits. But you're gonna upgrade your racks. You'll upgrade to get other things. Like
the
you'll
only
get
thing
more
the only
hits.
thing with pack mule is like, how do you discard? I guess I guess every time you scout, you can force something into your.
It's auto stun, man.
I'll take the pack mule.
Show me this. Is this what they're talking about?
No, the other one.
No, the other one.
You now have the 2 additional prepared skills, which I think is really cool because it lets you thin out your deck so you leave all your successes in. Now your deck's super small and you're always drawing what you want. And that means you could have like your weakness sitting out there and just like never in your deck, like because you have the extra slots. I think Pack Mule is like super busted, but that's me. And where's the other
Well,
one?
it's not super.
The charger.
busted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Once per round when you attack, you may add sunder and stun to that attack. Ooh.
I don't have the skills, or I would take that, but because I can't have another item. But
If it matched, my spear is a spirit,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't take this. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's even for just that passive, that actually is pretty crazy. But yeah, Kyle, you do you. You do whatever. It's only once per round too, but
Mule.
usually you're only fighting one enemy maybe anyway in the
Yeah,
round.
I'll just do the pack mule.
Pack Mule for Kyle.
Yeah, I know it works with. Yeah, it's just a passive that you can use anytime. But we're
Yeah.
talking about in addition, you could do the 2 hits if you had enough successes and you're attacking with the right symbols, which Kyle has a weapon that matches one of the symbols. Mel and I don't, so
Yeah,
we would not
I don't
take
have
that one. Okay, so you're taking Pack Mule.
Yeah.
You have gained Pack Mule. You are a nearby hero. May immediately equip it. Wait, what? Wait, what?
We all get one, right? It wasn't.
I don't know. Continue. Bilbo, select a mount. And the 4 that are left.
The
Go.
Swift Steed, please.
Swift Steed.
You on your
You have gained Swift Steed. You are a nearby hero. May immediately equip it. What?
I'll equip it.
in case you change your mind.
Freyahild, select War Charger, Friendly Pony, or Traveling Horse.
Wait,
Well,
but then now the app doesn't know that I actually have it. That's interesting.
Yeah, because you could give it someone. But it's one of those things that,
I think that line is probably not supposed to be there.
yeah, it's
We've-
probably just say you.
We've played enough of these FFG apps to know there are bugs.
Whoops.
There are bugs. Yeah, I don't think it would take this guy. We already determined. Heroes up to 2. I don't want to take this because it hurts Mel, what she's trying to do, but I do like the interacting in a token without being in the space. Kind of neat. Once per round, if you perform. But then again, the big maps, like you might not even be near me
That's what
anyway.
I'm
So
saying.
like,
and I
yeah.
got my horse to run away from you guys and then come back if I need you.
After you perform a spirit test, which I do when I'm attacking, a hero in your space may. I'm a hero in my space, right? Is not nearby.
Yep.
May gain 1 inspiration or flip a fear face down. That's not bad. That does work with my attack. If I'm attacking constantly and I'm able to gain inspiration once per round.
Oh, Dan likes the remote looting.
Remote looting, eh?
I do too. That's
The only
neat.
problem, the first part, it hurts Mel. Like, I want her to be able to do her stuff when she's not nearby us. But again, if we're in one of those big maps where we're spreading out and we're not in the same corners of the map, like that doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
But I do have abilities that if I'm nearby,
Well, it doesn't really hurt Mel because you can just race away from Mel. 2 spaces.
heroes up to 2 spaces away are nearby you. You are nearby heroes up to 2 spaces
You
away.
gotta go 3.
But it does power up what some of my cards are all about nearby heroes.
Yeah.
So I probably should take this one because it's like goes with what I'm doing. But
Yeah, go with that one. I
Yeah.
think that's good.
I don't need to
We'll
equip it. I have a
make it
backup
work.
horse, so it's all good. We can decide. But yeah,
You
And
hold
not
it,
always
and
will I have this here.
What do? You hold.
I don't know what I
horse?
do, man. I don't know.
Yeah, then he picks the horse at the beginning.
I
And
put one in my backpack.
the other one is like Zelda, and he just
No, it's just during setup. I pick one to use. The other one stays in like
Yeah.
our
In our
party
barn.
like inventory. You know.
So you're going home to your stable every night.
Yeah.
And you're just
Feed your horse and pick the new one.
A choice must be made now. Will you travel to help Gondor or Rohan first? Heroes must collectively decide. Travel to Gondor or travel to Rohan? No, you know who's going to collectively decide? Those who are watching live right now by voting on the poll. Who to help first? And no spoilers if you've played before and know what maybe happens in which way or another. Maybe doesn't really matter that much. But I remember it did before in one of the other campaigns we played in this or Descent or something. Things mattered.
Yeah, we couldn't go back and do other things if we made certain choices.
Okay, so let's do Rohan, Gondor.
The
You guys
last
can
time-
impact.
The
Well,
last time we played this, we just kept going back to the bar. So it was like
that was that
That
weird
was
one.
the-
Yeah.
that was the Poison Promise one. Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead if you're watching live. Go into the chat. There's a poll there. You can vote. Do you want us to go help Gondor or Rohan first? Do you like the white tree? Do you like the cool people in Gondor? Do you like dudes that love horses in Rohan and their obsession with horses? I don't know. What do you want to do? Feel free to vote. We'll go with whichever option wins the poll. Kyle, what would you pick? Gondor or Rohan? Who do you help first? Who do you care about more? Remember the Battle of Helm's Deep? Do you want to go there and like help them fight off those waves of enemies trying to take down Helm's Deep as they ran chicken to hide in there? Or do you want to go to Rohan and like out in the open, the fields, and all the armies and the horses in their little wooden homes?
let's go to Rohan to test out our new horses.
yeah.
Let them run.
No, I was gonna say Gondor.
Gondor?
Oh,
Yeah.
I would say Rohan.
I like Gondor better.
Oh.
I'm a Gondor guy.
Go straight there.
Yeah.
Let's get it over with.
Yep. All right, let's close the poll. Thank you all that voted. Let's see if the chat's more Rohan or more Gondor.
Yes,
Rohan,
we're going to
54%. Traveling across the border, chapter 2. Okay, so let's spend any XP or anything we have to do bookkeeping after this. So next episode will be traveling across the border, crossing between the kingdoms of Rohan and Gondor is a simple matter in more peaceful times, but with both kingdoms under attack from mercenaries, your fellowship could face trouble at this natural border. The next adventure will be a battle map. Warning, this is an adventure that will repeat each time you choose to travel.
Oh no. It is doing the same thing. It is the bar.
Very creative designers. I see. Yeah, if we played this one first, we would have been saying the same thing in Poison Promise.
True.
Yeah.
Each time you travel, the season will alter some terrain and events.
Also, it'll snow.
It sounds cooler, but the bar was funny.
That's cooler.
Mirroring stream. Okay, so confirm. Okay, so we don't have any item upgrades because we didn't get enough XP. Our lore is not high enough to let us upgrade stuff. There's our horses being tracked. And nobody's flashing or anything. XP, we can spend.
Oh yeah, we can spend 3.
So let's do this now. So it's in our deck before. I think that's what we were doing last time we were playing this. Was like doing everything at the end.
Yep.
So Balin. Mel has all the cards. I've actually sleeved them all up, ready to go for quickness. Yeah, you can just throw those at her. So just flip through there and find Delver cards.
Robs, then Burglar.
And then in the bottom left, you can see the 3s. So for example, my Shield Maiden 3, I could take Taunting Cry. When a nearby hero would provoke an attack, you may discard the skill. If you do, that hero does not provoke attacks this turn. And it could have Guard 2. I could discard it for Guarding. When a nearby hero tests, you may discard the skill to convert all fates to successes. Strike 2 as 1. So a more offensive card. I do like this one. Press the advantage. Oh, what character is this in the card game? This guy's like a little corset weenie. After a hero in your space tests, you may discard this card to Scout X. Oh, it's a something Scout. I forget the name of it, but anyways, you may discard this card to Scout X, where X is equal to that test result. No, I'll take as 1 for mine.
Does this go? Do I have to take something out, or this just goes in?
No, that's only if you sell cards back.
Oh, right. Thank you.
So I'll go here over to my character and take as 1. And now I have a spare XP on the left there, not spent. But if I ever wanted to, I could just unspend it. It goes back to the pool. If I didn't want to take any, you don't have to take a card if you don't want to. It does dilute your deck, but there are usually cool effects that like you can prepare and help out your theme. And eventually later you can return this, and we have enough for 7. You take a 7 or a 12 or whatever. So Bilbo, what are you taking, or do you want to present them? And
No, it's very simple because
okay, pass over.
I'm just gonna take this one.
Mel's gonna take. Oh, that art's sick. Word of Fortune, knowledge. When you or a nearby hero tests wit, you may discard the skill to add 1 success and scout 1 hide if you want.
And that's what I test for my attacks.
So Word of Fortune.
Word of Fortune.
Okay. And Balin. Wills? At the end of your turn, you may scout X, where X is the number of shadow skills you prepared. You have lots of shadow skills?
Well, that's a shadow. My Raven's a shadow, and then I have my 2 successes.
So this counts when it's sitting there. So that's at least 1.
Yeah.
If you do discard this skill. And you could use it to take it hidden.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's one you want to take?
Yeah, I think it'll work decent with my mule that I just got.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So we'll see.
And that's it. It's simple now
yours
because...
didn't click, I guess.
Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, because I was showing the example of spinning back. So since we don't have anything, nothing's flashing to upgrade, that's all we really can do. So put those in your deck, put the rest back in the stack, and then we save and quit. Next time we start, we don't need to do that. And there we go. And that's it. There we go. Episode 1 in the books for the the Spreading War campaign. Thank you everyone for the recommendations, the names, the likes, the support. Thank you for all 44 likes on the video so far.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
likes.
Much appreciated. The next episode, I'm assuming, will be next week. Most likely Wednesday. Could change. The best way not to miss it, subscribe. And if you're interested in watching the series right now as we're playing it live, you can always turn up your notifications to get notified anytime we go live. If it's something else you're not interested in, just swipe it away. But that'll help you not miss it. So you can hit the little bell beside the subscribe button if you're already subscribed to turn that up. Or just check the playlists that are linked in the video description. If you want to, in the meantime, watch one of our other playthroughs of this we've done over the years. You can go back and watch those in the meantime if you're, impatient and don't like how long we take to play it and, come back a week later. But anyways, we'll be back next week to play the next episode. And we'll try to play the whole thing through as we usually do with campaign games on the channel, unless we just lose interest in them. Because not all campaign games can sometimes stay good all the way through and keep your attention and sometimes get boring. But yeah, anyways, that's it for today. Anything else to say? You guys happy to get back into it?
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
Yeah, I'm very happy to have this game back on the table.
Same.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.